for a new adventure! Don't miss the most amazing actions ever! Don't miss out on the enjoyment of a lifetime! Look! Spectacular action! Feel sensational thrills! Now, come join! Hurry up!
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to day Tuesday of the event. You reset the 1cc counters. XBL and Shfu, good to see you both. Hope you're doing well. Today, our theme is comic books. Not all Marvel. Originally, that was the plan until I went ahead and switched X-Men to yesterday because I had the time to do it. Today, we're going to be starting with some Captain America and the Avengers, and then moving on to a few fighting games, and closing out with Batman Forever, and hopefully the start of a new run. Or at least, like, learning a new run. I'm not going to put time into Asterix. That's on hold for the weekend. Because the idea is, anything that I don't 1cc for the first time, I'll work on again this weekend. So I can be working on as many as 5 games for the weekend's up. Yeah, we're gonna start with this.
Iron Man!
This game's wonky in terms of consistency. I could get the clear I want first run. It may troll me a few times. We'll find out.
Leave it to me!
Iron Man's too good. The only part of this where I almost feel like I'm kind of cheating is the fact that, I never thought about that strat. That's legit. Is that I'll be playing as Iron Man in two different games today. But they're vastly different games, like different developers and everything. It's not going to be like if I wanted to play like Storm and both versions of X-Men, which I didn't do. That was an unfortunate hit. Did not want to get hit there. Unfortunate that I missed that. Hey, what's up there, Jers? Oh yeah, I learned this back in I think it was 2019. It was a fun 1cc to learn. The consistency of it, as I mentioned a little bit earlier, is problematic at times. See, like, I don't understand why that hit me. Sometimes enemy hitboxes are just the worst. Plus, these guys are just obnoxious. So, this will be a reset point for me. If I can't get the quick kill, I am going to reset.
You will be the one escaping.
The only early reset point I'm taking. Anything else I'm fine with. Didn't expect that. Good enough? Yes. Alright, we got it. We're good. That was really wonky. I don't normally knock him down on the first barrel throw. So that was weird.
Avengers!
So not a great stage 1. I did take 2 hits. I definitely did not want to, and I'm generally getting perfects on stage 1. At least I'm used to it. It's a very easy stage. And down punch this clown. Works for me. I really do not care if that guy's sword's there forever. I do not have to interact with him. I'd rather just shoot his homies. Nice. There we go. This game's music is full of bangers. I think out of all the Marvel beat 'em ups, I can't speak so much for Spider-Man because I haven't cleared it, but I do understand the clear is a challenge. Of all 4, this is probably the easiest clear, and that's just mostly on the mechanics. Like the 2 best characters in the game are just inherently designed to be so ridiculously cheap that they just get away with a lot of stuff that they really shouldn't. Like, as far as, like, you know, baby's first beat 'em up goes, you can do a lot worse than this game. Plus, the sprite work is incredible. The music is amazing. The level design is really cool. My only real point of contention with this game is that I think it's just a little bit too much of a boss rush. Because you fight as many as like 3 bosses in a given stage. Sometimes more than that. Sorry, as few as 3, but generally more than that. There's 3 in the previous stage. 2 you fight at the same time, but still 3. There's 3 in this stage, I believe. There may only be 2. Yeah, there's the giant robot and then Grim Reapers. Yeah, there's only 2 here. What's up, Soundwave? Thank you for the good luck. So I guess this has the least. And then stage 3 has 3. It has got Wizard, Mech Taco, and Mandarin. SNES version is not well designed at all. For some reason, they handed that one off to a third-party developer called, I think it was called Mind Probe. And they made a lot of mistakes with that game, which is a shame because if it wasn't for the programming flaws, that game would be really fun, especially for the music. Like, it might be the best soundtrack of the 3 ports of it. But out of every version of this game, yes, the SNES version is definitely the worst. I would never recommend it to anyone. It is no bueno. Let's see, stage 4 has, I think stage 4 only has 2 bosses as well, so I guess I'm wrong there. It's just the Juggerbot and Ultron. And stage 5 is like, I don't really count the laser cannon as a boss. Oh god, I did not want to take that hit. So this is bad. I definitely don't love this. We got the big guy, that's cool. Let's see, this. Shield guys are pretty easy to pick up for the most part. They have not very good reaction time. Let's see, you've got, as far as like actual bosses with health meters and stuff, you got the controllers. There are 2 enemies, Crossbones, Red Skull, Mega Skull. So that has like the big one with 5. You douchebag. I need to start canceling my dash attacks more often. That just seems awfully good. You came here for pie. Darn right I did. Give me that pie. Make mine rhubarb. This fight's weird. Like, I always feel like I want to combo him, but that's like super duper dangerous because that stupid fan blade is just some nonsense. Like, if you can't knock him down, you basically can't combo him. And by that I mean you have to combo him with a dive punch or else it's just not worth your time. That is not consistent at all. There we go. Good fight, didn't take any damage. Hiya! Hey, what's up, Wildcard? Yeah, it's the best, isn't it? MS Paint Moneybag. I love it. It's one of my favorite sprites in the game. Sit down. Whoa! Don't love it. Wow, this dude's like selectively aggressive. He's like, oh, I'm gonna get him, I'm gonna get him, and then he just gets in the ring and basically does nothing. Oh boy, no sold that. Yeah, I really need to do like dash attack cancels way more often. They seem awfully good. Sit down. Sure. This is another one where you basically can't go for a combo unless the jump punch is gonna knock him down. Those lasers are not only high damaging, they're also really big hitboxes. Same thing there. Like I generally tend to try to like default to dive punch there, at least I used to. But then I got to a point where I'd like shoot him, let the disc fly underneath, and then I would dive punch, and he would anti-air me. I'm like, well, that's clearly not okay. I guess there is one other point of contention, at least as far as it being a 1cc as opposed to it being like, you know, the quality of the game itself. It's 1 life credits. And health carries over between stages. There's a decent amount of health ups, but a 1 life 1cc is never going to be easy. You know, I've run a number of myself. Haunted Castle, Ninja Makai. Go Taco. Mecha Taco Belmont. Nope. You don't get to grab anything. Like the one thing you have to dodge. Everything else is just playing around lasers. Appreciate the pitch there, wild card. Thank you. These next two rooms are a beating. Like, I essentially want to get my grubby mitts on one enemy right away and then play it out from there. Worked pretty well. Don't let this though. I wanted that to hit more than one, but we're fine. Don't like this volley of laser tag though. But I got my own laser, so it's cool. Nice. Really good segment there. Alright, so question here is am I gonna spawn the football player? I would prefer not to. Cool, AD spawned. Oh, I disagree, video game. I definitely need to start dash dancing more. That's so strong. So when you do a dash attack, you know, like Iron Man shoulder charge, you can hold the reverse direction to cancel out of it after it starts up. That's like really, really good. That essentially makes your dash attack safe unless you get hit out of it. You remember the last time I got hit by that? I think I didn't take much damage for it. I think I only took one. So there, I'll only go for dive punch if this teleport lines up, which I just fired it too early there. Here should be fine. There we go. When he's moving around like that, he actually has an active hitbox. Like, he can't hit me. Forgot about the super jump. No. No. Not gonna dive in. It was too late. Nice. Good finish.
You cannot beat me.
Weird to think about, in a way, it's weird to think about Red Skull being like the big bad here. So many of his subordinates in this game are so much more powerful than he is, particularly Mandarin and Ultron. But I think the idea was that Red Skull like used some form of mind control to get them all to bend to his will. Now, as far as like scheming, yeah, it's easy to believe Red Skull would be the big bad. Whatever we can do to screw over Cap. Just be a dickhead in general. Ooh, the hustle. Let's go. That was almost a big mistake. Really? I want the scoops. Bring me all the scoops. Put them in the paper. Oh, that was fucking rude. My health is still great, don't get me wrong, but like, I don't know, errant hits like that are just something I'm generally not okay with. Okay. Fine, be that way. Go Juggerbot. Oh, it's amazing. Okay, I did not jump high enough there. That did a lot. Love it. Keep walking, please. Thank you. Damn. Rolls give him armor. He takes damage while he's in roll formation, but he doesn't get knocked down. Well, I prefer him to walk. That way I can just get repeated knockdowns and basically just win. Use some ammo. Do it again. Why the heck not? Got it, right? Yo! Look at that split. Oh, it meant to laser there. That's on me. Where did he spawn that guy? That was supposed to be a dash attack. That's not okay. Oof, stuck around that too long. Missing dash inputs is not good. Don't ever want that to happen. So this stage has not been very good. Like, at all. Looks over hope there a little bit. Nice. Good twofer there. Hey, what's up, opponent? Not quite there yet, thankfully.
Where is the laser?
Tell the police. Free damage. God, until you learn the proper keep away strats, this fight's a nightmare. Just make sure Ultron doesn't touch you. That's the goal. That can be difficult. His laser is ridiculous. Like, when he does that laser attack on Wake Up, he has iframes. Like, you can't hit him out of it. Geyser's also difficult to coordinate defense for. What is happening? I also don't tend to go for dive punch stuff on him either. His knockdown never feel consistent to me. Like, doing something like laser on his Wake Up just is not conducive to a good strat at all because, you know, if his laser has iframes, then it just beats your straight. Nice. Hey, what's up, CDH? Really good fight there. Any damageless Ultron fight is always good.
Avengers!
Oh, good lord. Just saw what Murdoch said there.
Avengers assemble!
Ask the pigs. Talk to the pigs, he says. I firmly believe this is the hardest shmup section. It's not super difficult, but there are a couple segments that are pretty unfriendly. The first jet, for example, before you obtain Wasp, is kind of gnarly. Right here. I feel like heat-seeking missiles are like the biggest issue here, but you combine it with drones as well, and it's kind of not great. Like, my goal is, you know, just stay down here and just keep it all in check. Usually it works, sometimes stuff slips out. That's always the real question. Are they Schumacher accurate? If they're not, they're definitely not from Batman Forever. Wasp is insane here. Like, the fact that she doesn't have to be used on a boss means she just gets to clean up. She just does so much damage. And remember the day when the Komodo emote was PogChamp? Beverage Farm remembers. Colon Simulator, thank you for the follow and welcome to the House of Rock. Hey, what's up, David? All right, on. Appreciate it. Laser cannon here basically means nothing. All I have to do is take out those enemies, but I didn't even take him out. It's like a big deal. Can't even destroy the cannon until we get down here. Whoa, the triple hustle. Let's go. That was sick. Really good setup there. So I can't sadly bring any of these pickups with me because we had to break the wall. Arcade accurate. Gotta have that one of Feather, right? That's the one I would want. A Feather figure would be amazing. What are you doing? I don't like you. Stop doing things. Can I grab this guy safely? Yes, I can. God, so many lasers. Come here, evildoer. Get out of here. No! If it's a talking toy, sure. Oh, crap. Very, very flunky of him. So weird to me how, like, one of the bosses in this game that has no inherent superpowers is one of the hardest in the game. That being Crossbones. Like, Crossbones isn't super difficult, but he fights unlike any other boss in this game. He's by far the most aggressive boss in the game, while also having very aggressive zoning. Aggressive zoning is one of those dangerous. No! Oh god, those almost hit me. I did not want that trade. Okay. Definitely remember seeing those. I was never really that interested in them. Grab up these things. Like, I don't even really care for how they look if that doesn't come off as weird. It doesn't matter if it does. It's true. Stop that. Boom. One more. I'm gonna go fight the bones. What's up, Doc?
You can't go through.
I love Crossbones' avatar when he takes a hit. The big open mouth. Oh! Take this while I still can. His music's dope though. I think it's just a rehash of the Ultron theme, but it's super good. Leave me alone. This fight blind is absurd. Like there's hitboxes everywhere. His flip kick, his knives, his grenades, mines, whatever you want to call them. Have a seat, homie. Oh, that was just got bodied there. I'll just leave it all alone. Better off with my lasers. I tried to get cute and it didn't work. Boo. Sit down. Yeah, he's kind of just like, maybe I shouldn't have ordered mushrooms on that pizza. Health is looking really, really good. I'm honestly more worried about this segment of enemies here than either of the bosses. So we'll see how this goes. There's just such a swarm here. Yeah, that's bad. See what I mean? This segment is such garbage. Like, they throw all kinds of stuff at you so quickly. Just want things to die quickly. That double kill was really good. Okay. Hey, what's up, Fireball?
You can't escape.
Gotta get the second hit, I guess. I don't know about that game. So weird. Like, you can beat that out as long as you hit him once. By the fact I took all that damage, health's still looking pretty good. Hey, what's up there, Mr. Clean? Dude, the Genesis version of this game is awesome. Definitely the best home port. Oh dear God, that was so linear. Weird, I normally don't get hit by that. But that's on me. As long as I don't see tornadoes, I think I should be okay. Tornadoes would be really bad. I'm also not getting any hits at all here. Whoa, maybe things are not okay. Yeah, it's bad. Tornadoes are so degenerate. Oh God. Now we get iron like this. Okay, we did it. Oh, really, really low on health there, but hey, first try 1cc is exactly that, so. Good stuff. Thank you for the GG's opponent and Fireball, Wildcard, and Mr. Clean, and Soundwave, and Shining Kenshin. How you doing? And Murdoch. As always, I'm gonna let the ending credits play. Oh, not this. Hey DJ, thank you for the GG. CBH as well. First try 1ccs always feel good. I only had one yesterday, and that was X-Men US. This was my last one of the night. Just lost that run with Storm. This music's just awesome. Battle doesn't end here. That's how we move on to Marvel superheroes. Not really, but you know. In the name of justice. Man, that last fight was sloppy as hell, but I got it. Yeah, you were mentioning you still hadn't gotten that. It's very doable. Classic. Peace, Johan. See you next time. Yo, what's up, Uno? Oh. Rush right through that.
How strong the forces of evil may be, the Avengers will be there.
I actually never listened to that before. That was awesome. That little epilogue there was pretty cool. All right, let's get on to another comic book related game, shall we? That it does. Yo, GG opponent, that's a hard game. Like, I know it gets the reputation for being like not the hardest Metal Slug, but every Metal Slug game is difficult. So yeah, props. I want to say it's like, no, I don't even want to go into it. It doesn't matter. Like, that would only just be. I was gonna start getting like trivial about stuff, but all that does is diminish the accomplishment. I'm not here to do that. I want to say this one wants to be turned up a bit. For the second time in a row, we're going to be playing as Tony. Tony is really cheap. For similar reasons like what you saw in the previous game. And we get to start with the Hulk stage. Which is one of the best themes in the game. For me, it's like Hulk, Magneto, Doom, and then every other theme. Like you know, Spider-Man's and Caps are really good too. Also quite a big fan of Psylocke. Spend the time gem. Time is Hulk's best gem, so I'd rather get that away from him. Superior tech. To think of what kind of gameplay this game would inspire for the next, like, you know, two decades plus is just crazy to even think about. No, I'm not doing timing on any of these. This is not here for the intention of speedrunning. Perfect, he says. This is one of my favorite stages. The scenery is dope, the music is awesome. God, that's so fast. See what? Ooh, nice. I love that. Took the life gain gem. I'll take that, thank you. What, Iron Man's? Proton cannon. Does a lot of damage, especially if it hits up close. God, Iron Man's like, even for just like playing super lame, anything you can do with Iron Man's heavy punch or fierce, I guess, is just wild. It's this button, it's this button. Like, there's just so much you can do with it. Did you go behind that? Yes, she sure did. That sucks. But she didn't punish me for it. I wasn't going to do any damage. Getting this, so she didn't get it. Woo! Clean! Not trying to super jump there. Essentially what this comes down to is Unibeam just does a ton of chip, and they're inclined to block a large majority of the time, so that tends to work. Cap's theme is the GOAT. Like, there are other themes in this game that I prefer, but this theme has been in like 4 games. They all sound somewhat different from each other, but it's still just, it's timeless. This theme is just amazing. God, Repulsor Blast is a massive hitbox in this game. Get off me. Oh, I still got a gem. No. Football. Do this. Yeah, because he got chipped out. Or she got chipped out. Killed her with that Unibeam. Probably gonna be seeing a decent amount of those. You didn't block, that's too bad. For me, CBH is between this one and his Marvel 1 theme. His Marvel 1 theme is excellent as well. Don't care for his Marvel 3 theme. His Marvel Street Fighter theme is okay. Like, it's like a very definite third for me, but it's still good. How you doing, NUC? I mean, Iron Man's really good. Like, I'm not even doing, like, the good stuff, but I'm not doing, like, fly and unfly and, you know, just constant air dashes and things like that. It's just a technical style of gameplay I'm not really used to. Give me this. Like, the fact that he can air dash downward gives him a tri-dash, and that's just super powerful. Chip him out. Yeah, that was it. Good night. And that's how Civil War ended. This was actually not on the Dreamcast, it was on the Saturn. Saturn version was very good. Spin the gems while I can. Brother Wolverine does not hit me with stuff. He wants to chill in the corner and just lose chip damage. I'm cool with that. It means he's not doing anything. This is his best gem, so I'd rather spin it as quickly as possible. I should do more. Ooh, sorry about the epilepsy. For some of the gems, when you connect hits, it tends to like do that flashing effect. I think Power Gem is like the biggest offender for that. That's not what I wanted. This was the second in the Marvel Capcom fighting series, and the last before the Versus series took over. I want that. I think you may be confusing as three different games there, Mr. Clean. There are 3 Capcom fighting games that have Marvel in the title. Actually, there's 4. Two of those 4 were on the Dreamcast, and the other 2 were on the Saturn. Kodo was before this. Kodo was the first. And every time I play it, it shows its age for sure, because that game is clunky. Give me that gem. There we go. That other side, damn it. That was supposed to autocorrect. I was banking on that. That might hurt. There was Capcom on home versions. There was Anita from Darkstalkers. Donovan's little, you know, girl he was looking after. All right, this is actually my favorite stage of the game when this happens, but only when this happens. Because now whoever wins gets to jump off the raging river and land on a stone, and Wolverine gets to go bye-bye. What's up, Flap? Yeah, like a lot of the Capcom stuff benefited highly from the additional RAM card. This theme is amazing. Like there's a remix of this song that I've used as my stream intro many times. It's so good. Why does he get to start with his best gem? The funny thing is, Magneto's not even that great in this game. He's generally considered low tier. If you're gonna play an air dash character, you're just better off playing Iron Man. Oh yeah, I forgot this was like the weird version of Tempest. Got some hits. No. Say it. She was fully playable on PlayStation and Saturn. From what I understand, she's pretty overpowered. But also, unlike Koda, you could also play as the bosses in this game, and they weren't like entirely unfair. Thanos was pretty bad, actually, as in like he was ridiculous. Doom felt fair. Doom was kind of like to this game what Juggernaut was to Koda. Like honestly, fine when put in perspective. I don't know why I was trying to use Super when I was trying to. In my head, I wanted to use Jim, but I was doing the Super input. He'll live. I'm still kind of amazed that a character like Shuma Gorath made it in this game, but at the same time, like, I love his design. This is also Shuma's best appearance in a fighting game ever. He's ridiculous. The fact that his super only takes 1 bar is just completely unjustified. It's so overpowered. That and he just has really good buttons. I think his only real downside is that he's a charge character, and charge characters tend to be not in a great place in this game overall, but his buttons are so good that it barely even matters. Time Gem's really good for him, isn't it? Anything he hits me with freezes me, I think? With active time. Yep. That's why Time Gem is amazing for him. He also took all my gems. It's unfortunate. No! God, his dash animation goes under Unibeam. That's the worst. That's the worst. I'd press the button. He might have me here. I will not guarantee that he doesn't. Don't touch me. Oh, I got shipped out. That's the worst. I got kind of scared to just keep going for Unibeam because he kept dashing underneath it. Like, that was high crush galore. If I can put him in the corner, we'll be fine. It's a big if, though. I don't want to lose this run. Not 6 out of 8 in, please. This combo ability is too good at this point. That's gonna hit. So all the gems are gone. That part sucks. Oh, he read that dash. I was trying to dash underneath him and he immediately down heavy kicked. That's some AI trickery. What's up there, Maverick? Yep, tonight is comic book night. Or comic night. I shouldn't even say comic book. Could be seeing some Sunday funny stuff. Those are comics too. He also does not use his meter at all, which does definitely scare me a bit. Chaos Dimension is terrifying. As long as he's flashing like that, I do not want him touching me because I'm probably dead if he does. One of the most fearsome supers in the game, and he can combo into it. Once he activates the install, he can. Ooh, that's so much faster than me. Oh, the worst. This is really bad. Yep. Lots of input reads, lots of nonsense later. I lost the game. That really sucks. Probably not the next. Probably the final. Shuma could consume Thanos. Like, you can't sleep on that character. I'm trying to remember who did I face there the last attempt I had, because that tower looked exactly the same except I faced someone else there. I think I faced Blackheart there, and he wasn't nearly as difficult. I'm just sad I lost that whole run. Starting to space. Tower. Okay. Let's do it now. Oh well, not everything has to be first attempt, right? There we go. Check that schedule above there at !1cc and you'll see what else is available tonight. What's up, Enright? How you doing? For the most part, it's looking like X-Men vs. Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Capcom, and Batman Forever. I'm hoping some certain things don't go along. Like, I'm a little skittish about Marvel vs. Capcom. That game has been ridiculously cruel lately. Didn't tech it, took more damage. This tower's looking exactly the same. This is not an always tower. Also not trying to super jump cancel out of that. I also thought you couldn't super jump cancel with directions. I thought you had to use buttons. Shows what I know, I guess. I'm gonna do it with directions that time. Or buttons, sorry. Dude, they're going ham right now. Where is this difficulty when I needed to adjust to it? Got her. The crazy thing is, it hasn't even been the Onslaught fight that's been beating me. I lost to that once, maybe twice. It's generally around like the stage 6 or 7 area where the game just completely blocks me out and I don't know what to do. Like, they start getting just absurd hit confirms that I just don't ever beat. Weird. Okay, medium punches with range. Hit that button. Hustle. Ooh, that Betsy Anguish face. This is Cap's best gem, so I don't want him. I don't want the opportunity of letting him have it. Definitely better to get in there and get some gems while I was at it. Oh god. Hustle. Cartwheel through me. Cartwheel is amazing. Like, people sleep on that tool. It's so good. We activated both at the same frame. Cute. Eat this. Batman Forever Arcade is phenomenal. Like, here's the thing about that game, and I tell this to anyone who ever, like, has a comment like that about it. If you try to play Batman Forever like a typical beat-em-up, you're probably not going to have fun with it. The game has a lot of tech, and a lot of just really weird nuances that honestly don't make a lot of sense, and they didn't make a lot of sense to me until I researched the game. Once I put the time into it and then understood like how things are supposed to go in that game and how execution drills work, it became one of my favorite beat-em-ups because it's very unlike any other beat-em-up I've ever played. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing there, Opponent. That was weird. Yo, Furby posted that? I might have to watch that. I'm guessing there was a lot of tier whoring. Probably a lot of Wolverine and Sentinel and Colossus, Omega Red. Those are still the top 4, I believe. Not necessarily in that order either. I firmly believe it's Wolverine, Sentinel, top 2, but Omega Red and Colossus are definitely like not far behind them. They only have bad matchups against those that are better. Like Colossus's bad matchup is, if I remember correctly, it's Sentinel. Well, it's a completely different game. But if you want to stick around and watch what I'm going to do to it, you'll probably learn something. Essentially what happens is Robin gets meter and he just has an infinite as long as he has meter. And you get to kill a bunch of enemies like that and it's great. I don't know what you're asking. Cyclops? I figured Cyclops was kind of medium and or mid-tier in Coda, but he is easy to play. In fact, I always thought he was like one of the weaker mid-tiers. No, Iceman's the weakest mid-tier. That game was also had Spiral before Spiral was good. Psylocke's mid, but she's good. I don't know how she fights the top tiers though. I could see her giving like Colossus a run for his money maybe, but like Wolverine, like he's so much faster than she is. She does have a guard cancel super though, and not every character does. But then again, so does Wolverine. Where are you going? Yes, it is. It meant that they lost the chip damage. I definitely pressed heavy punch that game. I don't care what you say. Football. I want to say that Street Fighter Alpha did the same thing with the win icon. Right, Magneto's been kind of a pain, so let's see if we can't calm him down a little bit. I really should have spent the Space Gem first. Him getting Space Gem is bad. He gets to activate Force Field that way. It doesn't last very long, but it's still like I have this many seconds of invincibility. Like you just can't hurt him at all. Did I combo him into that? That couldn't be. He just didn't block. Or definitely not believe that. Yeah, dash into that, homie. What's up, Philanthropy? Does not surprise me, that's a Yipes emote. With reality, you get all of your buttons become projectiles. So you basically get like Blackheart bullshit for any character. That could suck. Yeah, that hurt. Also don't like him having the life recover gem. Oh dear God. Am I dead? He was starting that comeback trail. Already not liking this. How am I supposed to fight a dash that goes under my fireball? That seems hard. I guess I can just use smart bombs? Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of that until just now. Smart bomb to push him away, and then U to beam once he's away. Stand heavy also does a good job of keeping him out with that. Will not do enough chip, that's okay. Get rid of his best gem first. As you saw in the previous attempt, the Chuma with time gem is a little bit of an issue. Hey, what's up, Rashad? So yeah, smart bomb's really good here. For someone who has, when someone has a dash that goes under your best projectile, like just hit the floor. Stand heavy punch really good too. His dash is just so fast though. Like it's so scary when he does it. Like damn, he's gonna be there in no time at all. Yeah, take your hit and leg it. Rude. Suppose that's on me. Much better. How are the runs going? Got an Avengers clear in one attempt. This is on the second attempt. The previous one died to Shuma because I just did not play it well at all. Yeah, Mystic Smash in this game is wild as fuck. I don't think you can combo off of it, but comboing into it is very profitable. I don't know how I forgot about Smart Bomb there. So Doom I actually think is normally fairly difficult, but Iron Man just doesn't give a fuck. The best move Doom has this game, in my opinion, is Molecular Shield, and Heavy Unibeam just cuts through it. That was unfortunate. Doom also a reasonably good air dash character, but not arcade playable. And if he is, he's not allowed in tournaments. Ow. Foot. Man, pre-Marvel 3 foot dive was weird. I wouldn't even call it good. It was just weird. That was unfortunate. This is also the only game that featured Doom that had 6 attack buttons. Buttergun's a little bit better. I don't even think Marvel 3 Buttergun's weird. Wouldn't call it bad necessarily. He also only has, I think, one super in this game, and that's Photon Array. So his meter is lacking in options. Yeah, take those hits. No hit stun. Weird thing about that is Japan's not normally about the Versus series or any of the Marvel stuff. Clearly they can change their mind, but there's a lot of like Capcom fighters that they didn't even really develop a huge interest in until like maybe the past decade and a half. Like what I can recall, Japan never really dug into Alpha 2. They had a tier list for it, but like you didn't see a lot of Japanese Alpha 2 play, not compared to Alpha 3. They loved Alpha 3. They were mostly playing Street Fighter 3 during that time, I think. Yeah, like Japan never really did like. They never really developed tech for games like Marvel 2, you know? Like, so Thanos is cheap, he gets to take all the gems right away, and it requires a super for us to steal any gems from him, and it has to connect. If he blocks it, he gets to retain them all. He also has a super for each gem, and they're all completely insane. Kuma's not in this game. Are you talking about Super Turbo or what? Fortunate. Reality's pretty rough, yeah, with the... I kept thinking it was the double walls, but I think that's space, actually. It powers the gigantic fireball that goes to the freaking sky. Honestly, Thanos' big thing in this game that he never retained in other games is his ridiculous array of normals. Like that little thing where he throws the rocks at you, that's a button. That's not a special input, that's just a button. And it pushes you all the way across the screen so he can just zone you with other garbage. I love his run. You gotta go to the bathroom. That was a good round one. Thanos is just the kind of character you just can't let in. And I'm pretty much always on the lookout for supers. Like if I throw Unibeam and he blocks it. Oh yeah, that rock projectile I just threw is a button too. I think it's a standing heavy kick. Oh, that should have punished that. I guess it should have just launched him. That's bad. Actually, no, it shouldn't have punished it. Proton Cannon even in close is too slow. Down. Whoa, I did not want to air dash there. Cute looking cancel. Yo, get out of my face. Super finish. We did it. Yo, dog. Might want to answer the phone. That's two. Thank you for the GG's opponent, and Murdoch, and Rashad, and Fireball, and Phil, and Kenshin, and CBH. This ending's kind of neat. You get Vincent Price-esque Tony Stark. Thank you also, Jugi, and Soundwave, and Uno. Vision, Thor, Wanda, I think Drax was back there, and I forget who else. Oh, She-Hulk. She-Hulk was back there. And also, I don't even think Vision was there. I forget who the guy in blue was. Look at his pencil stash. Vincent Price looking ass. We're about to enter movies. Oh, I meant to actually interminutials there, but okay. Rushed to it too quickly. 10:42. Seems okay. All right. First of the Versus series, and also the easiest Marvel fighting game to 1cc. This game is so hilariously broken. But I'm not going to show off any of that because I'm not very good at that kind of stuff. Oh, whoa. No, not okay. I still remember, back in like 95, early 96, seeing an advertisement for this in like a magazine, I think it was. And I was just kind of like, nah. Hey, what's up there, Quad? I was kind of like, are they really gonna? Because that's gonna be insane. And then I remember, one of my best friends growing up, he and I went to, I think we found out that we went to the mall that day and saw they had a machine for it. We grinded that machine for hours. We couldn't believe it was real. We played the hell out of it. Alright, so I always play Cyclops here. Like, without fail. Cyclops is just, he's super easy to play and he's ridiculously good. And I tend to enjoy Ryu, so I think I'm gonna play these two. Gee. I also think that officially this was Cammy's Alpha Sprite debut, I guess you'd call it. Like, yeah, she was an Alpha 2 Gold, but I'm pretty sure this game predates that, even though it's not by much. It was definitely the debut of Rogue, Gambit, and Sabretooth. They were all brand new. Chun's so good in this game. Her hit confirms are basically brain dead. She also has an air dash. This is pretty much my gameplay with Cyclops. Just double heavy kick combo, and then because it pushes them away on both hit and block, and then just go right back to optic blasting. Damn, nice jump. Yeah, I think of all the Street Fighter characters this early, Chun translated the best to the Marvel style of gameplay. As the series evolved, the correct answer is Dalsum. Dalsum in Marvel 2 especially. Oh boy, that character is phenomenal. But I guess by Marvel 3, there's definitely some others that could be attributed. Akuma, for example. Like, Marvel 3 was definitely the best Akuma in a versus game. Well, maybe Marvel Super vs. Street Fighter, but that game was kind of milquetoast. And then, of course, Viper, but Marvel 3 was her only game. We're gonna have to tag in Ryu. Yeah, I didn't really know who she was either. Not until I started reading more in the comics. She was never in the animated series. Sabretooth was featured quite a bit, so beats me. Hit him with the big one? Sure. Yeah, not even the title screen, just on the character select screen, just keep tapping up. I still agree with Cammy's addition to this game. She's actually a really, really good addition for the Street Fighter side. In fact, I think every Street Fighter character in this game is like a good addition, except for probably Bison. Bison's worthless. Like, Bison just never had a good, never really had a good outing in a Marvel game. He just didn't really fit it very well. CVS, different story. CVS2 Bison is one of the best characters in the game. He's gigantic. He lifts for sure. Wolverine's very annoying and idle. He can duck all but the actual light punch. Cyclops is so stupid. Like, I don't think I could name a game where Bison's Alpha Sprite was actually a good character. I didn't see enough of Street Fighter Alpha 3 to know what he was about, but he's not one of the characters that people talk about. Alpha 3 competitively, you're probably hearing talk about Akuma, Dalsum, Karen, everyone pronounces it, Cody, Sakura, Saddam. But again, there aren't many bad characters in Alpha 3, like Dan, obviously, because Dan, and then like Birdie and Mika. They got their due in Street Fighter 5 though. Yeah, they brought the beef here. Just shoot Juggernaut all day. I think Juggernaut is actually considered to be the worst character in this game, but I mean, he still has stuff. There are characters I would play him over. Like, I think, for example, like, I think Ken is worthless in this game. Actually, Bison's probably the worst. I was just talking about him. Notice I still have not had to tag in Ryu. What's up, Dalton? Yeah, I love Nash and Alpha. He might. I don't remember, though. Let's see, like, who's bad? I think Ken's bad. Like, there's no reason to play Ken when Ryu's just better. And Ryu's not great, but he's better than Ken. I don't think Gambit's really all that great here. His time would come in Marvel 1 and Marvel 2 to a lesser extent. Like, the problem with Gambit was that he only had one super to his name, so he's like, his options with super were like not particularly good. And Royal Flush was high damage, but it didn't really have like any tech to it. It's just like, here's a bunch of damage. Rogue, I think Rogue is excellent. Because of the ability to steal powers, she actually has infinites on some characters. Like, she can infinite Juggernaut because she steals his Earthquake and it's a corner infinite. Like, into itself. Fine, we'll get a lore battle. Ken made me tag in Ryu for the first time. I just did it again. Bitch. Yes, it's the only super in the game she can steal. Bring her bulging bullshit over here so I can kick it.
Ready. Fight.
Boy. Damn, push block optic blast, the desperation. That's hardly a bad thing for me. Yeah, I can't name a playable version of this sprite that's like a good character. Even like Marvel 2, where like it seemed like everybody had something, he was just too gimmicky. Open. Yeah, he does have flight in this game. I'm sure he has air dash too, but I never really messed with it. He's one of, I think, 3 characters in this game that has flights, like Storm, Mags, and him, but he's easily worse than those two. Storm and Mags are ridiculous in this game. Storm, when I play Storm this game, it just feels like I'm not even playing this game. Oh, the trade though. Damn, Bison, I hear you. Don't love this. Yeah, his knee press nightmare features a teleport before it, which is bizarre. Can't remember the last time I saw Bison in Alpha 2 play. Texas. I don't like Ryu Mags. That just doesn't seem realistic for me. Go away. That's a hit. Again, I don't remember if Bison has an air dash or not. He definitely has flight. Like QCB 3 kicks. He has flight just like Storm and Magneto do. So Cyclops can do this thing in this fight where it's like, it's not actually an infinite because you can't infinite someone that doesn't take hit stun. Oddball, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the House of Rock. We're gonna go to this side. Maybe. I can go to this side, right? I'm gonna block. Crouch light punch, like you can just do this forever. Builds meter too, which is great. So this can definitely be interrupted. I'm gonna let Ryu come in for the damage, but I'm gonna let Cyclops get the finish. Oh, that's bad. That's so much chip. Apocalypse is just such a pushover of a boss. This shouldn't kill him. Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh dear God, I'm so dead. I was hoping I'd have time to super jump that. I got annihilated. All right, we're good. I'm aware. I just didn't think about it, but I got hit there. Like, in case you missed it, I did get hit. You can't push block when you get hit.
Ready.
And then for the finale, just face your partner. And Cyclops is still really, really good even with 1v1. Ryu's doing stuff though. Hit on him. Damn, that was a straight punish. Yes. I forget who are in the containers at the top. Easy clear. Thank you for the GGs, Murdoch, and Opponent, and Rashad, and Wright, and Wildcard. Game's always good for like an easy go-to fighting game once you see, I think. Thank you, Uno, and Kenshin. I guess Ryu wanted to save humanity. I don't have an answer for that. And then of course for this last still, we just get an episode of the animated series. Like right there, that's like 60% of the roster on the show. It's only missing Jubilee, Jean, and Beast. And I guess Morph. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, Nightcrawler. He was on 2 episodes of that show. Not exactly very well exhibited. Da, da, da. Yeah, I used to once you see this routinely in arcades. It's not a hard clear. Ta-da. Perhaps. I thought I pressed the button correctly there. Alright, so... I mean, I know I already lost an attempt in Marvel Superheroes, and that did suck, but this game honestly worries me more than that one does. Let me go ahead and update the number of clears. That's 3. Within an hour and 15. 3 in that amount of time is great. Yeah, this game has been actually annoying the piss out of me lately. Okay. I guess I can't play that version, but okay. Man, I can't even imagine what that would take. I feel like he'd be one of those characters that would probably be best as an assist, because a teleport is always a good assist. Can I fit this all in one line? Probably not, but I'm gonna try. Yes, I can. Sick. This was 98, I believe. Teleport grab. I feel like that could probably be an option. I feel like if it's unblockable, then that would probably be a little bit too strong. Did I have the button set here correctly? It's not. Oh, because I've been playing a different ROM set of this, that's why. This is the actual US version. Yo, Miz! The Capo versus Marvcom.
Thank you so much for that resub, Miz, with the...
So number month, 34 months. It's almost a whole year. Thank you so much, Miz. Welcome back to the big stage. Yeah, man, aren't you in on that meme yet? Let's see.
Capcom presents.
This intro is still amazing. This might be my favorite of the Versus intros. Like it's just this complete overblown sensory experience. And let's not forget about the character select theme. So, I don't know if this is frowned upon or not, but I'm gonna do this. Last successful clear featured this character, so why not? And the other character was this guy. Man, Arthur sucks. This song is so good. It's like my favorite 7-second loop ever. We are glass. What's up, Seiko? So Red Venom's funny. Honestly, one of the best characters in the game, but I'm not gonna really be showing the reasons why. I just like dashing into and crouching heavy punch that just does way too much damage, and it causes a bunch of pushback even on block. Brr, brr, brr. This is not gonna be good for long, but for right now, it's really funny. Damn, Colossus in the house. Block's done. Yeah, get him, Arthur. Show him who's boss.
Give up, spoil sport.
That was tight. There's your Punisher. Who's ready to get chomped? Y'all talk about Nacho Punch? This is the real Nacho Punch. People saying Blanca and Rufus have Nacho Punch? Hell no. Red Venom has the Nacho Punch. Like, he's actually eating them while he's doing this. Should have comboed that. Ow. His jumping heavy punch is so awkward to use, though. Because, like, it only angles downward. Whiff punish.
Venom.
We want to eat your brains. Not gonna lie, I think that's a pretty dope color on Venom, even though it's not in any way accurate. I think it just looks amazing. Like ice blue color.
Ready.
Like, I'm Robin Egg, motherfucker. Bitch, bitch, bitch. Strider in the corner. Bitch, bitch. Didn't mean to do that. Bitch. Ribs. I want ribs. I want rings. I want all the junk food. Give me that mac and cheese. Give me that potato salad. Alright. Acting up. Just gonna throw damage at him for right now. Yo, did that combo? No, it didn't combo. We just didn't block. Super jump quite as well as it should have. Trying to crouch heavy there. Didn't happen. So if he blocks this, maybe he doesn't have to. I did it too early. Unfortunate. Strider's theme is dope, by the way. Super good theme. Chomp. Teleport on me.
Venom, we want to eat your brain.
Blah, 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 blah. That devil Spider-Man. So here's gonna happen. Jin's gonna do a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna get him really low, and then he's gonna tag out. Because that's how Jin's AI behaves. Reason being, if Jin's the last character in your team, he gets a power-up super that triggers immediately. It doesn't cost meter, it just happens. Thunk. The bounce. That air throw is dope. I think Sabretooth does the same throw. Whee. Oh, what? Don't get hits there? Fucking with him at this point. That could suck. Yeah, Hulk has armor, that sucks. The cross up, let's go! That wasn't even realistic, but it was funny. Brah. Oh man, the concept of this game, strictly from just a context standpoint, mind-boggling. Like, it was huge how big this idea was. Like, yeah, it had already been a thing that you had like Street Fighter characters in the mix, but to actually start introducing other Capcom franchises just for the sake of fan service, like, this shit blew up, man. Uh-oh, it's them Avengers.
Ready. Fight.
I don't even know if it was the best at the time. I actually think X-Men vs. Street Fighter is like a little bit better than this game, but this game did a lot of other things right. Actually, well, this one might be better just because of like how the assist system is. It's like the second worst assist system, kind of, but it's still there at least. Ow. All right, I need to go. Save me. Take some damage. They hadn't seen it before, so they like always take that hit. Eehee, the interrupts. No. Believe it or not, XVF actually has more characters. There's that. This game, of all the versus games at this point, does have the smallest roster. That's honestly my biggest beef with it. I just don't think the roster is extensive. Still better than the Marvel Street Fighter roster, because there's a lot more variety, because they realized that having more than 2 Shotos was a mistake. I did not want that to happen. Stop touching me. Get him. That hurt. See if we can survive this. I might be dead. Yep. Red Venom has like no health, so that sucks. Ryu a Jin costume. I'm not sure I understand. I just have to hope for cooperation here. May or may not work, but that was really bad. Cap got 1 hit and I was dead. That sucks. Guess no more Red Venom. I was trying to have fun. Like, I've definitely won CC with that team before, so that's unfortunate, but meh. Game wanted to be the fun police. Sometimes they get those hit confirms, you just take way too much damage, even for characters that aren't Red Venom. Here's the thing I hate. I really like Cap for fighting Onslaught, but I don't like him for anything else. Outside of that, he's terrible. Same with Chun. Chun's amazing at fighting Onslaught, but not so much otherwise. But I think I'm going to play the Avengers anyway, so let's do it. Mega Man was interesting. I mean, you got Zero. You gotta also remember at that time, they were in a heavy dispute with the creator of Mega Man. That's why like things that like Legends 3 got canceled. We got politics to blame for that one. Here's my Sunday best. Hardly. It was Capcom that was being awful. They didn't want to acknowledge his contributions, which is why the only Mega Man characters in Marvel 3 were like Tron and Zero. Those weren't his creations. That was the first period where I was like really, really down on Capcom. Like they just completely shit on the legacy that is Mega Man Classic. It was not okay. So we're basically doing the same Iron Man stuff I've been doing before, but he also has a low version now. War Machine's also just really good in this game. Leave me alone, please. That comboed, let's go. Juggernaut's also just a very good assist. One of the best assists in the game, and the only reason he's not like top 3 is because he only gets 3 uses. I think 4 would have been okay for Jugs, but I guess that's why I don't make games like this. Like I think Colossus as an assist is still actually better, and he gets 5 uses. But that could be missing for him. Doesn't change how things went down though. Took him out. Oh, he just took it. Okay. Hey, fans on prom night. Jeez. Magneto, not a good assist.
Ready. Fight.
Tried to call assist there, nothing happened. Weird. This game, like, my issue with this game in terms of balance is that I don't even mind the fact that, like, the roster's pretty unbalanced, because there are definitely bad characters in this game. Even outside of the obvious ones like Roll, or any other secret characters that might be deemed bad, like Lilith. But the assists, like, not only are the assists unbalanced, they just don't really have any variety. Like, the good ones are all like these super invincible charge attacks. Neat. Like, why does there need to be like 3 of them, you know? You have those 3, and then you have Devilot pulling up the rear as a good assist for Strider, and like nothing else.
Win.
Good old pizza cake.
Ready. Fight.
That was scary. That stand heavy kick was coming in. You can hear an assist. Taking too damn long to get in there. But then press a button. I was trying to proton cannon to punch that. I did not want to push block it. Very unfortunate execution error there. Cap's gonna be waiting in the wings until the onslaught battle. I forget what Angel Heart's even from. Unknown Soldier, I didn't know what he was from until many years later when I first played Forgotten Worlds. Oh, well, the thing about Gamma Crush is that, like, unless you get the initial hit, it's basically not worth using. It's like okay for chip, but there's better. But it hits on the way up. If it hits on the way up, then the rest of it's guaranteed, and it does a lot of damage. Like, that's what you always want with it, is to hit with it as like an in-close invincible move or as an anti-air. In those conditions, it's very scary. It's a very scary thing to have to deal with.
Pizza cake. Win.
Pizza cake.
Ha! Smart bomb.
This guy's.
Blue.
Gambit's so cool in this game.
Ready. Fight.
I feel like this might be my favorite version of Cap's theme. Definitely between this and MSH. Quit jumping. Quit jumping. Chicken blocking mofo. Quit jumping. Dude, why? Why are you doing things? All you're gonna do is force me to keep you over there. That was unfortunate, but I didn't lose meter, so that's cool. Try to do War Destroyer there. Oh well. Yeah, I didn't even think about it being the Hydra color. This game predicted the future. Oh my god. Damn, he blocked the shit out of that on incoming, didn't he? I forget what game Lou is from too. I've had to play it on raffles a number of times. It's a cool game, it's just really hard. It's a game that has like 3 games in one, I think. Cap is so slow. Still don't understand why they decided he couldn't be MSH Cap ever again. That was the best Cap and it's not close. He wasn't even the best character in that game. Catch? Nope. There was no reason to do that. That was just greedy. What's up, Graphicus? What's up, Tangent? 3 Wonders, thank you, yes. Game's really cool. I'm definitely not good at it. Can't believe with that delay in hits, that's still combos. That's not gonna reach. I tried. Oh my god, the punish. Damn, that was absurd. Gambit doing some things. I don't like it. Damn, are his assists random? No, he just does 2 arrows and he has that little like purple flame thing going. Generally I'm okay with linking if you ask. Now if you've done it without asking and you're not a mod, then yeah, I would have had some problems. This is bad. Dick. God. Game on later stages gets old, man. You sometimes get hit confirms, you just die. Guessing with this, there we go.
Combo finish. Captain America, win.
Them birds. Brody battle.
Ready. Fight.
Terrence Howard and Don Cheadle collide. Cyclops, not a great assist either. He's very average. Probably a little better than Magneto, but still not great. Definitely can't peep that yet. Whoa! Damn, he popped right into that one, didn't he? Take the hit? Yeah, there we go. I wasn't sure if that would hit him or not. Sucks, but here we are. Actually okay to chill here for now. I don't know why he jumps just to block that. That's just weird to me. Like, Wolverine could crouch her to that, I'm pretty sure. Bam. I love James Avery. Big fan of pretty much all of his work. Better do any cute projectile setups or anything again. Those we won't be ready for it. Why does that not connect? Do some really basic stuff here. How though? Have a look now. Let's slow some time.
Captain America, win.
Yo, he bulks the hell out there, doesn't he? Oddly enough, Gambit's, or not Gambit, Geef is one of the characters I've had problems with on AI. In fact, I might bring in Cap just to deal with Venom. That way I can have War Machine fresh for Geef. Venom's more annoying than he is difficult, I think, whereas Geef, like, I don't know, Geef gets weird setups that are just crazy. Thor, probably worst assist in the game. It's pretty bad. Shame, too, is the only appearance of his CPS2 sprite. That was not close enough. Ow. Not what I wanted. Trying to do hypercharging star. Okay. That's unfortunate. Sweet. That's a lot of damage I get. Final Justice is also just such a cool super. That clipped him under the leg. Not tech rolling. He was walking. Had to try it. Damn, we had Cap, War Machine, and Thor on the same team there.
Captain America, win.
What was I thinking by not calling that Avengers Assemble? Izuna drop. God, I forget how you get the partner to start the match. But I need Cap here, so I'm gonna tag him in like immediately.
Ready. Fight.
Ow, ow, ow. I figured I was gonna be taking damage. This is fine though. What I wanted is I wanted to put me in the corner. Yeah, that's bad. There we go. Okay. Thanks for the super jump that I definitely did not want. I hate it. This might cost me. Those are some pretty big execution mistakes. See, charging star is just very, very good against Onslaught in general. Hypercharging star in particular just stops like so much of his garbage. That was very unfortunate. He doesn't really deal with hyper grab very well though. Cool, send out a subordinate. Hate it. That was a miss? Whatever you say, game. Guess I shouldn't have gotten that agree with the punish, but still, jeez. Hey, what's up, Callie? You're having a good day? I kind of got shit on a little bit too early there. Like, that super jump cancel was unforgivable. Oh yeah, I forgot you can, Rhodey can duck underneath that. Still in trouble, though. Yeah, I've taken way too much damage. This is not feeling okay. Generally, I want to have 2 characters left when I get to second form, but just, my god, like... Cap having to eat as much as he did was, like, definitely not okay. This will do some decent damage, but I'm definitely getting hit, I think. No. Do not want it. Sarah, thank you so much for the host. Dude, I don't even mind. The stupid, the thing where he just fires 3 lasers at the ground, that's a problem. Like, that shit is hard as hell to avoid. Like, it goes full Captain Corridor, too. You can't super jump to get away from it, or, like your defensive options against it are just very poor. Not good. That's exactly why. That sucked. So here's where I fucked up. At the very start of the game, I had Cap, War Machine in that order because that's how I wanted that to be. And in the first match, it switched to War Machine, so I had to do some button combination that switched that, which would be fine, but I needed to switch back. Like, you have to start that fight as Cap, and I didn't, and I just, like, my confidence went down the toilet after that. So I need to go do a little bit of research, because I sure as hell don't remember how to do that. There's a way to switch your partners before the match starts. That's a feature in this game. Press all 3 punch buttons, okay. Good to know. I didn't see it. Y'all have been a very awesome, very active chat tonight, so I'm gonna miss a lot of stuff. Like, a lot of stuff. That's something that's worth a reattempt. Devilot's not so good unless you're Strider.
Ready. Fight.
World Warrior theme. I'm actually pretty glad to be facing Mega Man this early. Mega Man in later stages is obnoxious. I'll shield this. That's basically a cheat. I'm not doing that. Like, that's a pretty big gameplay alteration. I should have called Devilot there, I think. Like, Devilot's great for exactly corner pressure and like nothing else. Which is why she's so good for Strider. Like, lead in with orbs and use Devilot assists, like, very, very good. So I'm also going to, I'm going to test it out right now. For the next match, I'm just going to mash the top 3. Cool. So,
Ready. Fight.
where if Cyclops had Gene Splice assist in this game, he'd be so much better as an assist. Optic Blast assist is just nothing to write home about. One thing I will give Cap in this game, his standing heavy punch has ridiculous range. Like, it can just be a decent whip punisher like all by itself. And the damage on it's pretty good too. That was unfortunate. The tag though. Dash across the screen. You don't even get it here and say behold. That'll work. Brody. That little hover in the air. It's like her QCB kick airborne. So you better be getting hit by that. Way open after that. There we go.
Win.
No, he did it in X-Men vs. Street Fighter as well.
Fight.
He just only says it for supers. Okay, y'all ready for this hot take? Like this super duper, like, blazing temperature, put it in the coals hot take? Hottest you've ever heard. Captain Commando is ass. At me all the fuck you want. Captain Commando is ass. He is not a good character. He's terrible. He has nothing to offer. And people only remember him because of how good his assist is in Marvel 2. Fuck Captain Commando. He's ass. I'll take a half a day for that. Well, he was horrible. Top tier assist, horrible character. Like, it's hard to respect, like, a character who's only there for the assist, that it isn't good otherwise. Like, I'm sure some could argue the same for Psylocke in Marvel 2, but Psylocke's actually good. Like, solo Psylocke can do things. Solo Commando is just dead. Hey, what's up, the BBH? That sounds believable, because he kicks him sky high, right?
Fight.
And that probably is cute. Don't really want to tag in Cap here, but War Machine did a lot of damage there. There was no reason for me to do that. So I'm not sure how I feel about War Machine's theme in this game. It starts off not great, but it does get kind of hot. Gotta need that. Yo, Polly, thank you so much for the host. Feel free to shout yourself out there. Damn, the clips, though. Oh, God. I went too far. Eat this. Okay. Hey, what's up, B-Dot? Hope you're doing good. Hope Star Fox went okay today. I'm fine with that. It's a good ship. Some assists are just bad. Yeah, doing good. Jin's not good either. Jin's worse than Commando overall for sure. Jin just has like these really crazy normals. Plus his supers are ridiculous. Like all of his, I feel like all of his supers are good. He has 3 of them. For Marvel 2 purposes, he also has a good assist. It's not Commando good, but his anti-air assist is great. Like it's a big get off me button. Might even be invincible. Like I don't know if it can break out of like a Strider trap, but yeah, Jin's not good either. And that isn't even like it could be worse, you could be Jin. Like they both suck. In this game, I don't know enough about Morgan to judge her. Morgan got her just desserts in Marvel 3 though. She was way top tier in that game. She was played on 2 high-level teams, and both those teams won Evo. She was clearly an amazing character. Sunday best. Yo, Big PB, dude, that's awesome. Congrats. GG for sure. Damn, that clip though. The fact that it has enough hit stun to combo that far away.
Win.
I feel like there's some kind of issue with Dimitri as to why they don't bring him back. I don't know if it's some kind of weird copyright issue or what, but there's like... All I know is that there are reasons.
Fight.
Even though he was an SVC, he was also a boss character. He was really good because like 80% of the bosses in the game were busted. People mostly remember for Geese and Zero, but definitely can't sleep on Dimitri. Dimitri in SVC Chaos is amazing. Stand medium punch though. Talbane's good. I only know about his play in VSAV. He's really good there. Second best character that doesn't have an air dash. Ow. Blocks though. The blocks. Should have been a throw there. Jeez, okay. Dunk. Block the arrows. Works. That was a combo, nice. I want to say Allbath is at his best in, what was the second one, Night Warriors? That was his intro game and it was where he was at his best for sure. He's decent in VSAV. VSAV is just crazy. The top tier in that game is wild. Although I do kind of resent the fact that Sasquatch is so top tier in that game because he's so freaking easy to play compared to the other top tiers. Particularly Zabel and QB. These characters are amazing, but they're very execution intensive. Especially by comparison to someone like Sasquatch, who just is basically like a 2-button character. Hardest thing for him is learning short hop.
Win.
Bayonetta's not Capcom, but I could definitely see Dante in a Darkstalkers game.
Ready.
That would be cool.
Fight.
Be interesting to see him in a non-versus game. Oh, okay. No autocorrect for me, I guess. Iceman, not a great assist, but he's okay. He's slow. Use him now. I should probably be saving these for Geef, actually. Ow. Reading that, right? Yeah, there we go. Well, I'm well aware. I'm well aware of how good she was in Smash 4. Despite many nerfs, she was still the best character in the game. Hey, 3400, thank you. No! Yeah, Tekken 7 kind of broke the mold on how popular that shit is. Which I kind of resent about it, but it did get a lot of attention on the game. Go away. I never thought about just pressure normal into assist cancel. That's weird. Didn't see the sprite enough to notice. Ba-da-da. Throw damage. Whoa, why would I fly there? I didn't even press 2 kicks. Weird. BBH has got it right.
Win.
Alright, start with Cap, please. Or not. I definitely pressed all 3 punches. So there's a really good Chun-Li strat for Onslaught as well, but I couldn't do it successfully when I tried it, and I didn't save state it, so that's on me. At least I got a good assist. Psylocke is amazing. I'll let him get me in the corner. This is lame. This'll work. That's not good. That was still in recovery? Jeez, game. That's not good. I need to tag in Rhodey just to get some damage. Sometimes he gets on his bullshit. Good combo to finish there. Man, that's the first time I've ever seen BBH play anything SNES. It was a trip. Popping to the stream, he's playing ActRaiser. I was like, what am I looking at? So, birthday streams are about doing whatever the hell you want and letting people watch. Actually, that might have been less damage than Proton Cannon. I'm gonna just do what I can with Cap here. Cap's not particularly good in this form. That's bad. God, the hand. I was definitely trying for a DP super there. That still hit my hand. What a lame wad. All right, I'll save the bar for War Machine, I guess. Yeah, I didn't expect Cat to do much here. 8-Bit Steve, thank you so much for the raid. That's not good. Didn't lose the super. That's not good. Cool, that did like next to no damage. Took full damage from that, I'm so screwed. I hate this fight. It's so crazy. It's one of those cases where it's like, man, I feel like I used to have good strats here, and now I'm just getting them all blown out. Agreed. Agreed. Honestly, for the rest of this year, that's kind of what I want one of my main focuses to be. I just want to 1cc more games. Try this dynamic duo again.
Ready.
I didn't want to start Mega Man, but okay. Bring in the guns. This is just funny. I'm gonna do it again. I'm tired of people doing stuff. Give me some food. Weird to think that Colossus is better in a game than Magneto in some regard. I don't think that's ever been the case in a fighting game. Playable Magneto. We're not counting like Coda boss Magneto. Who counts that? Whereas with Sephiroth trailer, they did the exact opposite. So yeah, my first streamed 1cc of this was with this team. I still don't really know how or why I got there with it, but it worked. Venom just did a lot of damage to the first form of Onslaught.
Ready.
I mean, it has the widest selection, I guess. Best is just, I mean, like you said, you think that's your opinion, so it's subjective. But yeah, that's the point of being subjective, that's your opinion. I think Tekken 7's is good, but in a way also ruins the game. Like, I don't mind Negan, but he's pretty much the only one I don't mind. Like, whereas Akuma and Geese actually break rules in that game. Whereas Negan is actually like a Tekken character. Hey, what's up, Dragon Cat? Thank you for the good luck. Sure. My hit? There we go. Move with the kick.
Mega Man. Win.
I legit do think Mega Man is good against Onslaught form too, though. Like, beat plane is real good against that. Or at least I've had solid attempts with it.
Fight!
Not a juggle, it's just a button. It's really hard. Red Venom's really fast, so I enjoy doing it. Whoa, whoa, where are you going? My turn. Bitch. Hey, what's up, Bacon? Hope the X-Men 2 attempts went well today. God, timing on Magic Series is so bad. Definitely one thing that got worse in my adulthood. There should be a punish, yeah, I thought so. Solid D-Rust.
Venom.
Fair. I definitely saw a couple gold splits in one run, so that's a thing. Those that don't know, X-Men 2 Clone Wars for the Genesis is definitely the hot new speed game.
Ready. Fight!
A-Frame put out a bounty on that game, and like the tech is just blown open so hard. It's great. I can do that too. Mine's better. Mags.
Level 1! Air combo!
Still a good shit because it's Red Venom. Hirakuma's fair, depends on the game. Marvel 2, Kokuma's completely fair because he sucks. There are very few games where Kuma is like actually reasonable. I can only name 2 off the top of my head, and that's Third Strike, specifically Third Strike, not Street Fighter 3, because Second Impact Akuma was absurd. And Marvel 3. Hey, what's up, Smitty? Yeah, Tekken 7 Akuma was massive rule breaker. Not a fan. Just want to loop this. There we go. This looks cool. Just the start of what I'll do to Parker. Boop-a-doop.
Come on,
Ready.
mon ami.
Fight!
Go, boys. Golden Ghosts. Gambit is popping off a lot today, it seems. Let's enjoy it. Rich, thank you for the host. I get so tripped out whenever I hear that because I'm actually playing the game that's from. I'm like, I didn't put in a coin. What's going on here? Don't all Shotos suck in Marvel 2? Depends on who you consider to be a Shoto. If you consider Cyclops to be a Shoto, which I do, then the answer is no. Cyclops is godlike in Marvel 2. I actually think Ken is good. If we're talking like just, you know, the classic Shoto gameplay. Marvel 2 Ken's actually good. No better than mid-tier good, but still good. This is maybe a mistake. Yeah, that's bad. Go for this once. Gonna tag out. Actually, maybe not. I have more health to recover with Mega Man. Ooh, the whiffs. Like, Cable's just Cable. Yeah, Cable's really good, but like, Cable's not the scariest thing in that game. Whoa. I have meter. What is going on here? Block pressure. Actually, her health is really high. What am I doing? The OG Buster. Too bad he can't cancel it. If he could, that would probably be a little insane. Huh, that actually kills your Buster charge. That's weird. Nice jump, I guess. Morgan's being a bit of a troll, I gotta admit. Should also be switching my weapon if I had the actual time to do it. Like, Rock Ball is so much better here, I think. Yeah, there we go. That thing just travels the screen. That's not good. I did not want or mean to press a button there. Oh, God. Hail Mary? Yeah. Take it. Yo, what's up, Bebop? How you doing? Storm's best Marvel 2 character.
Venom.
I think she's surpassed Sentinel. Primarily based on, you know, the matchup clause. Where Sentinel has at least one bad matchup, Storm has none.
Fight!
Baby. Whoop. Well, the rush down worked for a little bit. Keep forgetting his jumping heavy punches, not very good. I used to Captain Commando tagging out, that's a weird thing. Yeah, that's really bad. I may have lost because of that. Good old input reads. Fun. That didn't even juggle him? Game. Hitboxes, please. Must let go of the charge at some point. I got one character. I have a life lead, but I don't know. AI is being the AI right now. I just have to punish with basic stuff, I guess. Ooh, we pressed the button. Let's go. Wow. Wake up throw to dodge that? That was nuts.
Mega Man, win.
The F was that? It's like you're gonna Buster Cancel, I got wake up throw. Like, on what universe would I predict that?
Ready.
El Capitan. Come here, girl. Give me them digits. John doesn't want to do anything, I don't mind that. Let's do some chip damage here. Damn, I know she wasn't gonna block it, it would have done the other super. Oh yeah, that doesn't work that way. I think Venom does have his web throw, though, yeah. That's like the only super special he retains from original Venom. Don't block, thank you. I'm just being excessively lame here because I basically have to. Venom's shitty air dash. Not even thinking about getting like extra hits after that. Wouldn't expect to have a one character round in the final before Onslaught.
Give up.
Win.
Spoil sport.
Alright, can this not go terribly? I feel like that's asking a lot.
We are Venom. You might even fear it. I am Onslaught.
Not had a good time with this guy today.
Ready. Fight.
Crouch heavy punch safe? What's that time? See, this is actually just really good against him. That's gonna hurt. Sentinel call. Ow, don't be dead. Nice hit confirm game. Oh yeah, slide doesn't do anything. That was really bad though. Like the fact that the game was willing to confirm that is some crazy shit. I'm gonna fire away. Like he comboed me off full charging star and then did a single shockwave as an OTG. That was kind of filthy. See, I think that's really good because it's not good. It keeps him in like a form of stun lock. I do not want Graviton here, especially when he's got me in the corner. Cool. Oh, I'm so sick of this game acting like this game.
The dream is dead.
So I'm gonna test something. I shouldn't be doing stage state practice during a project like this, but I want to test this. Because I want to know if this is viable. Viable for me, that is. 'Cause I couldn't get it before.
I
Ready.
Let's see, put one.
Onslaught.
But I've lost, what, 4 runs to this already? Kind of over it. Cool. Grab is such a fair move in this game. Basically, I'm waiting for him to put himself in the corner against me. Drop an input. Yeah, that's what he did last time that discouraged me. Like, oh, that beats grab? Okay. I guess I'll play Chun, even though I don't really like Chun in this game. Yeah, but like, that's the part that bugs me. Can he always teleport cancel out of taking a hit? Like, that's actually bothersome if he can just always do that. Still, the fact that it beats Graviton on the corner is huge. Oh, why am I picking normal? Must be asleep at the wheel. We'll get to play Batman Forever sometime today. I didn't think this game would be my big wall for the week so far, but here we are. Under the Pale, thank you so much for the raid. And the host, which doing Twitch things. If I can get a shout out for that person, please, that would be awesome. Appreciate it, Miz. Thank you. I moved because in some games Turbo is the second option. I think it's just Marvel Superheroes that has that, but I did play that earlier. Maybe X-Men vs. Street Fighter has it as well. I honestly don't remember. So tired of this game doing what it's doing. Yeah, I actually did not know about that onslaught strat with Chun until I saw BBH do it, but then I tried it myself. And the first time I did it, I think I got 3 reps, and then he teleport canceled out of it. And I was like, I don't know what to do if he does that, because BBH landed a perfect infinite, so I don't know if it's my timing or his good luck.
Win.
Sure. What's up, Gundam? How you doing? Storm's worst game. Her assist blows.
Fight.
Just bad tornado. Bad because it's just so slow. If it wasn't that slow to pop that, it would be fine. Pretty sure it did. I watched it the week you did it. Not on stream, but I caught the VOD. Just have been doing research for a lot of this stuff. Like I did all 6 Capcom versus game or Marvel titles in the same week myself. It took 2 days, I think, because one day was committed entirely to Children of the Atom because god damn it. And I just did the other 5 the next day, and I used those as research extensively. I wasn't ready to play Captain Commando, but I did not know about the Chun Infinite, and I was like, that seems good, and then I didn't get it. That's totally fair. I just don't get it. Like, I've had great Captain America strats in the past, but not so much recently. What's up, Dan? I think there are a lot of good characters against second form. War Machine's good, Chun's good, Mega Man's good. Damn, Cat just with serious hit confirms. He's like, what, stage 2? I think that actually beats it. Yo, irresistible force movable object, that was crazy. I hadn't seen, like, fully negated yet in this game. That was wild looking. That it is. May or may not have also looked at some of your runs for new runs I'll be learning this week. One of which is anticipated to be the new run tomorrow night. Last night's new game was not one of yours. I started trying to learn the run of Asterix, which I think is going to be a really fun run, but it's also pretty punishing. Really, homie? Cap is just about it today. That's your fault. Onslaught's definitely the hardest versus boss. I rank him above Cyber Akuma. Once I learned the moveset, I understand how Asterix works. You have a charge move in that game where you button up using the attack button, and for Obelix, you get this really good uppercut that does a lot of damage, and I think it has some degree of invincibility. The big issue I have with the game, well, there's 2 actually, and it's all because of enemies. 1, enemies do a ridiculous amount of damage in that game. And 2, they can, when they hit you, it feels almost instant. Like, I can't even see when they're trying to attack me, I just get hit. So that kind of sucks. Yeah, it was, God, I remember watching some of his stuff back in, like, I think it was like 2016 when I first saw your second impact stuff where you're just showing off like what Sean can do in that game. It's like, oh yeah, command normals, build meter, I'm with. Like, Seems like a good character. Like around that time, I was discovering games that like I only knew the tier list, but not like why they were good. So it's like, yeah, Sean's top 3. I didn't know why, but top 3 characters. Like, cool. I really know why he's top 3. Things like that. Whoa. Ran in there with that punch. He dash blocked that shit. What is this, MK9? Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I didn't know how good Akuma was until recently too. That dive kick is that the best dive kick in fighting game history? It's probably not, but it probably is in a Capcom game.
Ready.
Oh, I didn't want to tag her in. Scoops ahoy! Get on your side. I have the best assist in the game. Croutons. Oh yeah, I don't have meter. I don't know what I'm doing in the corner. Can't push him that far away from me. Still in whiff. Yeah, it's so stupid. Like, as far as tech goes, that's just ridiculous. Like, it completely negates the primary defense mechanic of the game. Just that game. That is some dirt. We're just doing zoning. The Colossus, this is so good.
Win.
He tried to tech roll and just like, nope. My defensive line's got that shit.
Ready. Fight.
Nice. I had the slightly worse version of Colossus. Juggernaut's just so much worse in every way. He doesn't have like the hard juggle potential. Like you can use Colossus to carry characters. I don't think you can with Juggernaut. Zero Dish Rapinica, thank you for the follow. Hell of a name. Welcome to the House of Rock. Yeah, it's really dumb. It's a very dumb tool for a character to have in a game like Street Fighter 3. Oh, that's not good. The interrupt though. Guess I had to do this now. Throw out some damage. Wonder if Chun still has the light, medium, heavy confirm. Nah, that was like probably next one for Street Fighter thing, but also just messed up the execution there. This was a mistake, except he got hit. That thing is mad unsafe on block. Not gonna reach, right? Hoping I catch him on a dash or something. Got a little greedy. That's okay though. Sure. Trying to lightning legs in air. You can do that in this game. Why did I keep doing that? Keep thinking I'm playing Iron Man or something. War Machine, sorry. Yeah, that one you can only do on the ground. Go away. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that clipped him. That's all I cared about. Probably not. That moment pretty much revitalized the scene around that time period, and it's been strong ever since. Like, it's one of those things where the stars kind of align. The way I see it.
War Machine. Win.
Pizza cake. You never used Colossus Assist once. I'm actually gonna keep Chun on point here so I don't mess it up against Onslaught.
Ready. Fight.
No reason to do that. Okay. He also put it correctly. Like last match Gambit was like push blocking it and shit. Just didn't make any sense. Bad assist. He's not particularly good. Wang. I wonder if I still have Pizza Cake as an emote. That's an AK thing because it's a super punch out meme. Like if you finish an entire circuit without taking a knockdown, it's like well, it's not an entire circuit, but just a round without taking a knockdown. Basically 3-stock them. Game yells out piece of cake, but it sounds like pizza cake. And John Choi is still active. Like, I still see videos from him on Fightcade TV. He was just, he just recently had a first, I can't remember if it was first to 5 or first to 10 in Alpha 2 with Alex Valle. I'm pretty sure it was the first to 5. Felt like this matchup, but here we are. Reach! Yes!
Hyper combo finish! KO! Chun-Li, win!
I did not check those results, so yeah, that's on me.
Saki!
Alright, here goes. You had to press the buttons then? God damn it. I thought you had to do it at like the assist screen.
Fight!
That hurts. Pretty good. And he came back right in for another round. Sweet. I'm sure she's good against Form 2 as well, right? Lightning legs on his head. Hikosho catches everything. Seems okay. That's fine. Oh, that was not the right thing to do. Spin a bar on nothing. That's fine. Dash in, do this. Keeps him in hit stun too. Press the button in air and I couldn't block in time. Finally. There we go. You should clip that. That shit was crazy.
War Machine, win!
Ugh. Yeah, I got the Chun strat. That's pretty good. Man, just reading that made me think of the Mugen character Ghetto War Machine. That character is amazing. Thank you for the GG's opponent, and Fireball, and Callie, and Rashad, and CBH, and Gundam. Soundwave. YYS. And Reg. This ending credits is pretty sick. I actually will sit through this. Like, they just throw, like, every sprite in the game in here. But I'm the Juggernaut beat. Ghetto War Machine is something special. Hey, Dark Witch Claire, thank you for the GG. So that's enough of Marvel for the night. We're gonna do one DC game, but this one's, in my opinion, pretty goddamn entertaining, so I'm good for it. Also, why is Jubilee the only Marvel character in that sequence? Iceman dropping Juggernaut on people. Yeah, the My Way Juggernaut sprite in Mugen is... It's really funny, but I actually thought it lost its novelty very quickly. That could be a hot take. And I love that video. I've watched it all the time in the mid-2000s because, you know, fucking everybody did.
Game over.
Love this font, too. Alrighty. I gotta open up a different version of MAME for this. This is not load in the old .145. You gotta get it in Wolf MAME .195. But this game is amazing, so that's cool. What's up, Phil? Welcome to the stream. Oh, I only opened the folder. There we go. Hey, what's up, Josie? You missed all the Marvel. But then again, X-Men was last night, so... Well, I did play Cyclops today, I guess. There we go. US version. This was like circa 2 years ago, but I also have to give BBH props for showing off this game. It was like an old VOD of his that I caught, and I explained earlier that this game is not... It's not a typical beat 'em up in any sense of the word. Like, I don't get me wrong, I love this game, but I tell people all the time, if you try to play this like it's just a go in, punch, kick stuff, beat 'em up, you're not gonna have fun with this game. But this game with the proper tech applied, one of my favorite games of all time. This game is just amazing. Also necessary to show off, I do play this on the easy difficulty because, yeah, Fantastic Planet is the Fantastic Planet is one of the Bibles on this game. If you didn't learn everything from Gundam, then I would say that Planet was like the Bible on playing Robin, whereas Gundam is most certainly the Bible on playing Batman because he's the only character that plays Batman. So anyway, yeah, and easy is the hardest difficulty because you drain meter faster. Reason that's important is because you can kill enemies so much slower by spending meter on harder difficulties, and that actually gets you down to level 1 where you can then just reobtain your meter and kill everything on the screen. But yeah, many props to Fantastic Planet. I haven't seen him stream in a while, but yeah, he is the GOAT of this game for sure. Yeah, that's what happens with me in .145. If I try to load it in that version, the game works, but there's no sound. So, anyway. Also, this menu navigation is a nightmare. You have to press like 9 to move down. Yeah, whereas I think playing on easy, despite being the harder difficulty, is significantly more fun. Just this weird-looking Batmobile with a fin slice. Oh, Schumacher. Important tools. Robin has a dive kick. It's really, really good. We level up from 1 to 2 to 3, and whenever we level up to the next level, not only do we get half a bar just for leveling up, but we also get this really cool Super Saiyan attack that clears the screen, because, you know, Robin does have superpowers, we all know this. Let's take me up to 3. This game's not even bad. It's just like, it's like I said, if you try to play it like an actual video game, it's not very good. But once the tech is explored, this game is fantastic. I remember once saying on my stream that this does for beat-em-ups what Street Fighter the movie does for fighting games, and I still hold to that. I remember even Funk Doc was here for that, and he was just kind of like, yeah, that's not that far from the truth. So anyway, yeah, I haven't shown off the cool stuff yet. Now we're just gonna kick people to death. Back call, please. Once you're 3, you can just do this effectively ad nauseum. It's not a true infinite, but it vortexes enemies in. It groups amazingly well, like too well even. And you can jump cancel out of it, which is ridiculous. You have an infinite that you can just cancel out of. Like, are you fucking kidding me? It does drain meter each time we hit somebody, so that's something to be mindful of. What are you doing? Whoa. Didn't really want Batarang, but that's okay, I think. Actually, yeah, it's better here, because we can do this and just steal this. There we go. Hey, what's up, Dreadhead? Whoa! Enemy's still here? Whoa. See, this game isn't bad. It's incredibly jank, but it's not bad. Again, I think a lot of good games I play are really jank. Like, I think Haunted Castle's jank as fuck, but that doesn't mean the game's bad. Whoa. Knuckle Bash, super fucking jank. Sweet game. Sometimes you just gotta know. Give me that. Yeah, Batman doesn't really have anything like this in this game. His offense is primarily based around rolls, which are very, very good for him. Robin has one too, but his isn't quite as useful. Don't like the fact that I took that hit. The real challenge in this game is the fact that anything that actually does hit you from enemies, which they will hit you, does random damage, and the random is usually really, really high. Like, I feel like some enemies can kill you just by touching you. Those shoulder tackles are the worst. You can't even see what they are. They dash in, it's like, oh, that has a hitbox. Neato burrito. So from here on, whenever we finish the stage, we get a power-up of our choosing. We're always going to choose Hollow Mode. I'm not going to use it yet, though, because I want to save that for when these enemies get big. These enemies you can just trounce over. That mystery is also not a mystery. It's fixed, so totally false advertising there. We're hollow mode now. Walk, open the door, get on the floor. Everybody walk the dinosaur. Hollow mode drains our meter a little bit faster, and I think it adds up damage a little more efficiently. I do not want Bola. Okay, that works. I didn't play far enough into Advance Wars to be able to answer that question in confidence. No, I got Bola. Bola's fine, but Batarang is so much better. Batarang has better utility while airborne, especially. Act kick to the ground. So big enemies to watch out for. Any of the hooded guys who have the red and black hood, like that guy, he's pretty awful. He has a machine gun that is just super degenerate. Like, I've definitely been one shot of a machine gun before, because the first hit hits you and the rest of it can combo you unless he decides to let up. Call him Flex. There we go. Mosh pit. Shout out to the digitized crowd. Shit's crazy. I wouldn't call this stage hard, but it is like, it does feel like the first room in the game where things can actually go wrong. Didn't even flip kick there, I just did combos. Whoa. Don't touch me. Back off, Kato. So I'm down to 2, and this is where gadgets come in handy. If you're at 2, you don't really want to be doing anything that requires meter, because you need to build it back up. Going back up to 3 means we pop the bomb and everybody falls down. Yeah, definitely get your spankies in there. There's a reason that emote's on my channel. Shout out to Weapon, by the way. We're coming up with the idea for that. Godlike RGL teammate Weapon. Whoa, whoa, quit with your hippity hopping, dude. You are not worth it. Stun bomb's really bad. I'm just gonna try and get rid of them. Taser's quite a bit better. Taser's actually one of my favorite gadgets. It only goes in a straight line, but it's like a one shot on any enemy it touches, which is awesome. I need those. We're gonna see a boss soon, so I'd rather see if I can maintain as much meter as I can. Boss is pretty easy. He dies to flip kick combo just like pretty much everybody else that's on 2 legs. Good old Tassel. He gets really aggressive and he's really fast, but as soon as he gets flip kicked, he doesn't matter anymore. He just dies. Up and away. So this is one of 2 stages that actually feels different. We have these gadgets, these quote-unquote super batarangs, that only get used for the boss fight, but we had to be able to build them up. While we're waiting for that, because this is essentially an auto-scroller level, we're gonna just be hitting things and avoiding this crane. That crane kills us if it touches us. No. Whoa, that almost connected with me. Holy shit. Not even paying attention. So it's really funny when you can knock enemies down down those chasms, but you lose the power up if you do. So like whatever they drop, you miss out on it. So I don't really try to do it. Let's go for quick burst. Get out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No. If we're talking about how important it is to dodge the crane, I'm not doing a very good, efficient job of dodging the crane. No! Sometimes you get punched and you die. I've had runs start off worse. We can win. We can still win this. Remember in Big Bad Game-a-thon, I had a death on stage 2 and still 1CC'd it. I don't like that death, but we're not screwed yet. You want to get this though. Helicopter boss is easy. We basically have to beat it before a certain cycle occurs. Once it reaches a certain cycle, it doesn't actually do damage. In fact, the machine gun fire it was tossing at me doesn't even do damage at all. But once it reaches a certain cycle, then it starts deploying enemies. And all that does is just prolong the fight, so it's best just to kill it as quickly as you can. Probably shouldn't use that there, actually. This section's rough. Mostly just because everything that comes on screen dashes in, and they all have hitboxes. Like, immediate hitboxes. Sometimes I gotta calm down and get stuff, you know? This is definitely a collectathon. There's a lot of enemies here, and they all drop power-ups, and I have to deal with all of it. Oh. So Spank Me occurs when you hit a 40-hit combo, but if you get a 100-hit combo, you get a different quote. I think it's like, now that's impressive, which is not nearly as funny. The part that sucks is the PlayStation version of this game, which is actually pretty decent in terms of gameplay, completely omits that quote. 40, oh dear God, game. 40 hits only emits, now that's impressive, and that's just scaled up for the rest of the game. Yes? Need that health. It wasn't gonna be much, but I needed it. This segment's gonna suck. Like, I really, really, really need to get to 3 here. And what's gonna suck is there's a flex coming up, and he will cause some issues. I'm gonna use gadgets here because I'd rather try and get health back immediately. I'll take as many kills off this as I can. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted. Quick boss fight. Killed Flex too, sick. Got the bots. They become basic enemies after this, but they start off against the wall and they just get flip kicked into oblivion. Nothing too problematic. Let's see. To hollow mode or not to hollow mode? Yeah, I should probably hollow mode. This is basically just gonna become a game of how many times we can get indestructible before the stage ends. So far it's 0, because that can definitely be indestructible. Indestructible is the best power-up you can get from either mystery or good or evil. It does exactly what it says it does. It renders you invincible and enemies can't hit you for the duration. Real good. Dear God, what am I getting hit with? There we go, now I get indestructible. Mystery for, oh, hollow mode? Yeah, I'll take that. Don't love my meter, though. But I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Probably should have grabbed that mystery first. Still not at 3. Having to play super duper safe here for a bit. Are you serious, video game? Wow. I thought for sure I was killing him before that. I got robbed. This game is 3 lives to a credit, but yeah, 2 deaths this early is definitely not good. That was nonsense. Feather. The best Batman rogue. I'll take that, thank you. In the hole. This part's gonna be tricky. There's some really tough stages through here. I don't think this stage is one of the harder ones, but that doesn't mean it won't kill me. Get all this. I'm not doing anything with this. I'm just gonna collect power-ups. Because I'm invincible and they can't stop me from doing that. It's great. It's the best thing in the game. It's what keeps the game going. It's a meme and it's a great meme. That. He's gonna fire his gun. I'm gonna ignore it. Rather have back call than grapple. Grapple, I think, is kind of overrated in this game. Not really what I want. No, I did not want to do that. Lost a lot of power-ups there, too, so I basically have to back call. It's damage, man. They definitely did not. This game has some, this game definitely has some programming quirks. But it's one of those cases where it's like it's through no fault of its own that this is amazing. Invisibility sucks, it does nothing. Enemies aren't supposed to be able to see you, but they see you anyway because it's AI. Alright, I am not in a good spot, especially after getting bullshit hits like that. This is the worst the game has treated me in a bit. I can't remember the last time I didn't get like a first try 1cc, but it's not looking likely here. Might happen, but it's been pretty rough today. Whee! Damn, couldn't even get it there. Okay. Yeah, before I got good. I've had rough nights with this game though, or rough periods. Especially if I like have to grind it for a marathon. I remember when I was grinding this for Big Bad Game-a-thon, this game was being a pain in the ass in the worst possible way. Like I felt like I had to scratch and claw for everything that I got from it. This game normally doesn't feel like that. I'm not saying it's easy, it's just that I'm generally more adept at stuff, but I'm just getting hit with some wild stuff today. Right, this stage can be an issue, especially if I don't plan for the boss fight correctly. Hey, what's up, Gigasturts? It's the Robin dance. Remember the Bad Tusi? This was Robin's version. It's just a special move infinite. When you're at 3 bars, you can initiate flip kick after a dive kick, and then you can just mash kick and flip kick combos into itself. It's real good. What grabbed me? There was no sprite there. That was funny. I probably shouldn't have done that. I don't know what the good or evil drops. Yo, greet me death with the 30 months. Thank you so much, my good friend, and welcome back to the big stage. Can't do a proper reintroduction. I'm kind of tied up with these criminals at the moment. Appreciate it though. Motorcycle boss. Didn't even see him. Oh, whoa. These female enemies are actually super dangerous. They have a really good, they have like a Balrog style dash upper. And their knives actually had to be respected. Like they do really good damage and they can zone really well with them. Do not want that. He's gonna be finicky though. Uh-oh, he's gonna go Hagar. There we go. There we go. Weird. Out of sync. Maybe you should have washed it, but he got landed on. That was sweet. I don't think I've ever seen paid attention to that before. Whoa. This stage is actually legitimately difficult. Like, there's a number of places where the run can die here. At the end, there's a flex ready with a machine gun, and he's kind of the destroyer of dreams. Whoa. What the fudge? Die, please. I would very much like you to die. Thank you. Didn't want Batarangs. Batarangs good, but Backcall's better, even though I get to use it once. Aye. Thank you, I need those. Sucks I don't kill to kill anything with this, but I needed the health up. Killed a robot out of the gate, thankfully. Fever Dream video game. Whoa. Punched by a robot there. So the Mohawk baton twirlers can actually be pretty annoying because if they're twirling their baton, they can actually block flip kick. I don't think they can do it indefinitely, but they can definitely waste your time and your meter. Oh yeah, that was a bad choice. Favorite quote in the game. Good old Fortune Smiles. Oh, give me that. Haha. Victim of your own tomfoolery. Oh, whoa, no! God, the gun. That was so instant, too. You have to reset. That sucked. I talked about him, too, and there he was. As soon as he popped out of the ground, like, I couldn't respond to that. I was just dead.
Robin.
That sucks. Machine gun's a one-hit kill, basically. It's the most dangerous thing in the game. Ah, yes, yes, yes. I did forget to update that. I was so hype after that, whatchamacallit clear, the Marvel NBC clear. Thank you. This was a claim, I think? It was Iguana, but that's a claim. 1996. Had 4 1cc's today, but at least I'm on a good streak with like remembering, because that's the first time I didn't remember. Robin. Let's try again.
Robin.
Took too many pratfalls too early. Like the death in the rooftop stage, I'll never understand that. I can't remember the last time I died on that stage that wasn't from the crane. Definitely not. I do not have the wherewithal to play Batman. I have messed with Batman. It's very different from this. I feel like there's a chance he's probably the more rewarding character, but you really have to work for it. Whereas Robin's essentially a one-button character. All punches, therefore, is using gadgets. All his punch attacks suck. Wait, why am I spinning all this? I feel like that's a mistake. Still not a 3. Show's over. Well, Gundam would know. Gundam is the Batman main. He makes Batman look very, very good. Like I could get a Batman 1cc tomorrow, and I still wouldn't even be on a fraction of his level of play with Batman. Like Batman's all about like just using roll for hitboxes, and that's really hard to do. Essentially, what roll is, like you can block in this game by holding both punch and kick. And you can press any direction to roll, and this is like primarily what Batman does during his run. It's not particularly useful for Robin because there's better things he can be doing. The thing that's really difficult to master from an execution standpoint about roll, though, is the fact that you can't buffer it. Like, see there, I did a dive kick and I held punch and kick just to prove. When I landed, or when I was in recovery frames, you don't go into block. You have to press punch plus kick into neutral to get the block. That's why it's hard. Like the game offers you no quarter on that, which is fascinating given how many other benefits this game gives you that make no sense. Like, oh, I don't know, being able to kill somebody with a single button. This game is great. Even when it decides to be a penis, this game is awesome. Whoa. Okay, being meter conscious here. Gotta take out the female enemy though. Whoa, what the fuck? Sometimes I just don't get dive kick inputs and I don't quite get it. Leave me alone. There we go. Back to the holograms. Taser's good. Crush everything. Wait, what is this? What is this? Okay. I got big enemies now, don't I? Love that like combos just bust open a vending machine. Just ridiculous flavor. See if I can heal up here. Yeah, I figure I dropped a lot of power-ups, so I should be able to get some health back. Ta-da! Oh wait, what if I fire taser there? Okay, there we go. This isn't gonna kill any of them because they all have boss health. But it does get me back to 3 meters, which is very important. So Nick survived that. No, he didn't. He's out. Give me that. I'll flip it away, back to whatever NCIS show I'm on now. This is Batman Forever Arcade. We all know that by now. Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down, sir. We don't need that kind of roughhousing in the House of the Lord. Sorry, House of the Bird. Well, the game's just kind of a microcosm of mistakes that somehow turn into an amazing experience. It's the only way I can really explain what it has to offer. This game is full of mistakes, and somehow it works. Nice screen kick there. I'll just sit here, let the infinite finish itself. I should have used back call for anything happened. Get out of my way. This is bad. Yep, that's why I was bad. Because I couldn't get anything on the ground to be able to get the hits in that I needed. Taking deaths this early is not okay. Like, it was okay before, suddenly it's not okay today. What's up, Scar? Like, the thing about it is, everybody's right. Whatever theories you have about this game, you're correct. It's just this game. I've never watched that happen before. That was awesome. Like, I did not actually know that thing popped something out at you. It's just like, yo, dog, have this explosive. Like, the fuck was that? Yep, 40 hit combo equals spank me, and it's glorious. See if I can get one now. Yeah. Anywhere from 40 to 99 hits. It was a line from the movie. When Riddler unlocked the Batcave, he just said it. Because it was Jim Carrey being weird. And it was great. Get out of here. It was very lewd and very 90s. Thank you. Hey, did I mention the crane has friendly fire? Batman and Robin and maximum spankage. It's a story everybody really wants to read. Interesting throw. Oh, I hadn't used hollow mode yet. Oh god. What was I thinking? Good suit cycle fight there. That's the joke I was making.
Let's start this party with a bang!
I also love this digitized crowd. They could not care less what's happening here. Like, they're just so docile. And I love them for that. Did I actually hit him? Like, fight breaks out in literally all of Gotham, and whatever. This will bring us back up to 2, but leveling up from 1 to 2 is very fast and efficient, so I didn't mind using that there. If I ever have to do this now. Going from 2 to 3 is a bit more of a challenge. You actually have to do stuff. That was Tuesday. Cute. Remember, I originally wanted to have that game on the schedule, but man, the Street Fighter movie 1cc is so inconsistent. At least for me. Like, I just don't have patience for that Akuma fight, and the Bison fight is just as bad. Everything else I can do.
You can call me the Riddler.
I'm not sure if that was an infant or not. This part's actually scary just because of the slope terrain. Like, you can actually get super bamboozled here. Okay, there we go. It's a good taste to die. Whoa. Whoa. There we go. Not again. Did somebody call the cops already, or is that them? That was on point. It's been a long time since I've been able to nail flex right at the start like that. That was excellent. Watch the damage counter. There we go. Cool. Keep the door open. Please, no more bullshit deaths. I would greatly appreciate that. Take all these. Probably should have stopped the combo a little bit earlier than that. Maybe it won't matter too much. Get that bomb out of here. Oh, shit, master. All right. Damn, that dude was out of there. Did you see that dude fall off screen? He was gone like the Jerry curl. Yay, VR mode. VR mode's busted. Turns every enemy currently on screen into a one-hit. Real good. Oh, dear God. Thank you for getting me out of that. I'm also gonna do this because it's funny. Thunk. I actually was kind of surprised that killed him, but that was really funny. You can only do that if you have the grapple weapon, but you can like bring down like wooden boards and shit with it. It's so cheeky. It's normally not even good, but there he just happened to be in perfect position and he died. Felt good. No. Give me that. I need it. There we go. Alright, our resources are looking excellent right now, so pretty happy about that. No. Chasing me. I got hit right before I picked up the indestructible. Go figure. Good thing it didn't kill me, otherwise I would have been super pissed. So if it killed me, I wouldn't have been indestructible. Whoa. Those actually can hit you. But they're really easy to avoid, so it's like not even really an issue. I'm also doing this thing that I used to play around, where what I would do is I would always flip kick into the next segment, and I'm not doing that, and I think that's actually costing me some health on a lot of occurrences. Don't love this. Rather be back at 3. This is the master that killed me last time. Oh, God. Another indestructible. It's my lucky day. Not much of a health up there, but that was a rough section. I got down to 2 and wasn't doing anything for a bit. Into the stage should go okay, though, I think. Yeah, there we go. That's what I need to be doing. Nope. Good health up time. Oh, God, no. I don't know how I was able to escape that. Count my blessings on that one. So I get to hang on this bat call, which is great. I'm not going to use it against the ladies here. Hollow mode it up. Apologies for the mild epilepsy there. I forget, weren't Chris O'Donnell and Drew Barrymore in another movie together? One that featured them as like a couple.
That's impressive.
No gadgets, please. I just want to use this. Alicia Silverstone was in the sequel to this. Drew Barrymore played Sugar and Debbie Mazar played Spice. AKA the 2 bosses that I just fought. Another hollow mode? Interesting. No, it was most definitely not Alicia Silverstone. Oh God, it took my health. No. That's actually a really bad evil. It can take a big chunk of your health and throw it out to the health up in the back. Which is exactly what it just did, and I couldn't recover in time. My health situation is not so good. And that flex is being a pain in the ass because he is just. I took a little bit of damage there. All that dude was doing was going in the low bunker and just spending. What's it called? This is also not good. I do not love this at all. Kind of desperate here. Those daggers are way too dangerous. I want nothing to do with those. Jeez, that... Okay. So same spot I was in before. Don't love it. Being at 1 also sucks. Man, I'm getting hit by some things. Sadly, that's the worst place to level up because when you're against characters with boss health like these guys, you don't get to one-shot them. You're kind of just stuck. Mad Love. I don't think I ever saw that, but you might be right. Oh god, no. Definitely not 2 times. What's weird about the 2 times power up is that, like, you think it'd be like 2 times damage. It's not. It's 2 times score. Pretty worthless. So I have health to do things here. Use it while I still can. Oh my fucking god, what was that? I couldn't even move. I mean, I shouldn't have been there in the first place, which is, jeez. It has been a minute since this game has been this much of an asshole. Like, I'm getting nowhere with this today.
Robin.
Definitely didn't expect 3rd plus attempt Batman Forever clear for today. This is something else. I'm also just tired of having to play some of these levels again. A lot of those mid-game levels are not enjoyable. Whoa, 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 whoa. Shouldn't be spending that. I actually have not seen a co-op run of this game, so I do not have a confident answer for that. My guess would be probably, but I can't answer yes or no. Don't like bolas here. So yeah, I guess that was just on me and lack of knowledge. I didn't know that being up in that that little segment of the stage, we're just gonna have that many enemies spawn there who are just ready to just end my credit. So now I know. I only went up there because I was trying to like just rustle up another enemy, make sure he got his. It did not work out for me, to put it mildly. Oh dear God, no. Yeah, those statues are one-shots. They kill you if they fall on you. Fuck. This is where some of the jankness comes in. Some of those hitboxes that are just ready to just maul you when you're trying to get up. Especially from doing things like throw, which admittedly throw in this game is really bad, but it's also an automatic trigger. Definitely one of the things that gives it this jank appeal. It's really frustrating. Don't like it. Like, as mentioned, it is automatic. Sometimes it happens just while you're walking. Like right there. Like I didn't press a button. All I did was walk up to him and it's just like monkey flip. Like it's not a good throw. It doesn't do very much damage. It doesn't set up anything. It puts you on the ground, which leaves you very vulnerable. It's not optimal ever. Now, the stuff you can do out of actual grabs is actually okay. But just like the automatic flip trigger throw, like no, it's bad. Would never use it if I had the choice. Nice lead in there. What's up, AVC2 fan? This is the arcade version. It was ported to PlayStation and Saturn though. Saturn version's really bad. Has maximum slowdown.
Riddle me this.
Down here. Really? Oh wow, I'm already that low in health. Holy shit. Yeah. Well, my health is still really bad. There is a health up in the next segment, but they don't make it easy to obtain. Because as soon as it appears, there's almost always enemies swarming it. This is better. Yeah, there it is. That's what I need. Jeez. Yo, I did not know that. That's actually good about Bola. It grounds you. If you jump, so for me, primarily for gadgets for this game, I prefer to jump cancel into them. By that I mean just jump and press punch to use the gadget midair. Reason I do that is because it's the most efficient way to actually get a gadget to work. Because if you're trying to get it to work on the ground, you can only get it initially to work in the direction that you're facing. You can turn around and use it, but there's a delay because that's just how this game works. Like if you're facing right, you press like left plus punch, or left and then punch with like X number of frames in between. You get an elbow, and elbow is like, I mean, it's supposed to be like a double dragon elbow, but it's not nearly that good. It causes knockdown and it can create some space, but you're still in a bit of a funk after it, so you don't want it to happen. So yeah, I tend to use them in the air quite often because they can grant a decent amount of iframes, especially if you use something busted like back call. And what I didn't know about Bola until now is the fact that if you jump and use Bola, it puts you back on the ground immediately. Most of them leave you airborne. And that's actually really good. That gives you a bigger degree of control of what you can do with your character after that. That's... Oh god. The plan here is to go to 2, unleash this. Oh, I did not know I got that. I thought I saw the back call. There's still damage in there? Jesus. Got a lot of health back there though, so that's good. Trying to lurk away and it just... Ugh. Off-screen combos for mega damage. Totally fair. Alright, come here, Tassel. I need to drain this. Oh, and he's shooting his boy. Cool. Where is this damage coming from? Got a good amount of health back there. Alrighty. That thing popping out again. Spank it. Spank it. Ready for my close-up, Mr. Carey. So good. Ah, there's no way. There's not a chance. Whoa, that's scary. Landed there and did a low, and that had a massive amount of recovery time. Okay. Straight just dive kicked into a bunch of fools. That was cute. The elbow's good in situations like that. More enemies. No. Still alive? What? I'd have to ask Weapon about that. That's his. I could, if he's willing to contribute it, I could,
Boys, kill the bat.
I can see about if I can commission it for him, or commission it from him. If I just take it and add it for my channel without, like, you know, payment or asking permission, that's just bad form. Like, you don't do that. No, it's used through what's called Franker Face. In fact, you just used it and you didn't even know it. Franker Face Z is an extension that's available for Twitch that allows exclusive access to emotes that are uploaded to the site, Franker Face Z. My RGL teammate by the name of Weapon uploaded it the first day he saw this game, and it was gorgeous. It was so good. It was just Jim Carrey with the bass. In Riddler, guys, of course. It's fantastic. There we go. If I ever get more emote slots, which is basically gonna require me being partner, I'll probably try and commission that. I'll probably ask Weapon if he's like okay with me like just paying him. There are other people besides me that play this, but I don't think, well, for one thing, I think they would have with like when BBH cleared it, but it wasn't an emote yet. He cleared this back in like 2016, 2017, and this wasn't an emote until like 2019. There we go. First time I've reached this far without a death today, so that's solid. I'm gonna put this one to bed. Oh, I should have taken the taser. Grapple sucks. Whoa! Oh, it's finishing a combo. I was like, am I getting hit? I couldn't tell what was happening there. It was weird. Everybody get in the pit. VR mode for 2 enemies, nothing special. I got to despawn some more dudes there, so that was cool. The day I get access to my super gun might be the day I have to try to track down a PCB of this game. That, unfortunately, might be impossible. But the effort's gonna happen. The 32-bit console versions of this game are definitely inferior. Taser. Nah, I wanted the taser, okay. This is fine. So here's what drives me crazy about enemies in this game. You can combo, like, enemies just like I just did there. And then sometimes they run away to try to get in one last hit, and then they die. That's fucking cheap. Guess cheap comes good and bad. Yeah, I can't wait. Oh god. Get hit, please. Oh shit, get hit. Feel okay here. We got batarangs. I don't want grapple. Having these as like a barrier. That was lucky. Did I seriously lose all my batarangs? They just get blocked by something? That's the one thing Grapple's actually really good at. It actually just straight up kills robots if it kicks them. So it's super good against exactly that enemy, and in my opinion, not a whole lot else. Dear God, those kicks. Ow. Damn, that dude's got the hell out of there, didn't they? They backed right the hell away. Definitely want that call there. Flippies. Damn, Flex, tell me how you feel. those. And for the girls, I should be able to just go back up to 3 here. That was unfortunate. I'm gonna dive and I just missed it. Not quite the level up I wanted, but I did what I had to do. Like, I went until exactly 100% and just what happened happened. Whoa! Whoa! Yeah, the issue with the PCB for this game is that I don't know if it's exclusive to this game, but it definitely was built with a soundboard that was being used for the first time. And until maybe like 2-3 years ago, I don't think it had been properly, well, no, a little longer ago than that, because BH1CC, oh my god, the lariat. So around then, before that, it wasn't like usable in MAME at all. Like, you basically just couldn't play this game. It couldn't emulate the sound properly. Then someone reverse engineered it and got there, and now you can play it, and that's awesome, but when it comes to getting original hardware put together for this game, it's probably going to be a bit of a chore. Like, there might be a separate board just for the sound. In fact, that's what I'm anticipating. Plus, this game is not exactly easy to find. If a PCB for this costs less than 1,000, I would be shocked. Hey, whatever info I can get, I'll take it. Hey, what's up, Splash Woman? Really didn't like that death. Oh, sweet, got that. Won't do anything to these two, but it gets you back to 3. Spank me indeed. Gimme. There we go. Actually, I don't know if I want to go down to 2 here. This again? Should have known better. Purple guy is ruthless. That was literally what killed my run last time, and I still went back there. I must need my head examined. Not today. Oh god, I did it again? Took away my health. I got it back, sort of, but it took me a lot of damage to get there. That was not worth it. So this was what's weird. It only shrinks the enemies that are on screen at the time. But unlike the enemies you see in the second stage, those dudes can actually do stuff. I do want to survive this stage without a death. That would be... I feel like that's necessary at this point. Down to 2, not gonna happen. Tried. There is a health up here, thankfully. So that's really useful. Okay. Just remember, there's gonna be a flex that pops out here. He's gonna just come in, brain machine gun. It's gonna be bad. Deal with him in a bit. Or I'll deal with him now because he actually chased me. That's great. Of course I died. Game is on some shit right now. I'm also at 1, which is really, really, really bad in this segment. Yeah, this is bad. You mean it 2 at least gives me more consistent flip kick loops. Okay. I don't think it's gonna put me to 3, but it'll come close. That was not a good death. I think I've died in that stage in every single attempt. Not feel great. Probably should have waited on that because there's not that many enemies on the screen at this time. But oh, we still got 2. That's cool. Good with that. A little late for that health up, don't you think? Missed the mystery by a couple pixels. Oh my god, leave me alone! Indestructible would help a lot. Okay. That got me back to 3. That's important. And I have good health now. Killed a bunch of enemies, which is also cool. Ignore everything there and walk all the way back over here. Batmobile's in shambles. Yeah, smart bomb's the thing, isn't it? I don't think a smart bomb does a whole lot there, but it's there. You can create some space, I guess. Oh god, no. I did not know that flex was there. Dude's coming in for a landing. You've got to get away from those. Alright, good news is I have good meter. Bad news is I wish I still had a gadget. Not so much for now, but a gadget for the next floor down is really useful to have. Like, that might do some damage to the run if it goes the game's way and not mine. Okay. Yeah, it was a Sega Titan board, I believe, which is effectively a Saturn. Which, part of this that makes no sense to me is the fact that the Saturn port of this was garbage. How does that happen when this game runs on what is effectively a Saturn? Doesn't make sense. Like, the PlayStation port is better than this. It has issues as well, but like, the Saturn version has a ton of problems. It has significantly more slowdown, for example. Again, this is modeled for a Saturn. It's like why Naomi games are so good on Dreamcast, because the Dreamcast is a Naomi board. Effectively. Whoa! Don't love this. If I can scroll the screen, I can despawn everything that's left. Once I can scroll the screen. It's going to be challenging, though. There we go. I'd wager that's part of it, but still, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like they didn't condense enough. Get out of the way of that. Sometimes I'll take the hits just to make sure I can try to get the damage, but on my last life, I'm not feeling that at all. This fight's weird. It's similar somewhat to that helicopter fight, but definitely not exactly the same. I'm gonna chill. Well, we're gonna go look for clean hits here. I'm amazed those didn't hit me. Okay. Yeah, Thomas Wave's kind of new though. Like in terms of like what it's doing for Dreamcast. There's a lot of Thomas Wave games that are like actually being produced for Dreamcast now, and I believe the I've never died to that. I don't understand what this game wants from me. This is crazy. Oh, God. Here I thought Marvel vs. Capcom was bad. This is just silly. And I'm better at this game than that game. Like, I'm just getting shit on. The correct answer there was to block. But I don't recall if the bat actually does ship damage or not. I've so rarely been in that situation that I would just never even guess that. Shane, though, it was a good run until things. The double Mohawk fight in the Neon Garage was definitely the worst. Like I got there with 2 health, and they were just making me scrape for getting back to 2. So much so that they killed me in the process. Well, I'm well aware of what it is in terms of the context, but it haunted Bruce first. That's what it is. I don't mind the talks. But like, I feel like that's kind of a microcosm, especially of like arcade streams. Like, some people just stop talking because, you know, it's helped the streamer focus, but that's on me for not paying attention to when it's like, okay, I really need to actually like do stuff now. Real shame too, because once I get past that boss, like the final boss rush, the gauntlet, whatever, it isn't that hard, and I was definitely feeling like I could finish it, but I just got shit on there. I was playing too safe and it cost me. Damn, that backdash though. What else new are you gonna show me? Like, that backdash was clean. He was out of there like he was late for the bus. I'll take that, even though I don't really need it. When it comes to health in this game, like, if you're not at full health, you're probably screwed. And even sometimes you're screwed if you're at full health. What the fuck? This just feels so shameful, though. I've had such good practice runs of this that I didn't put any extra practice into it. I think I played through it since the start of January like 3 times, but they were all first attempts. And today, it just like I pulled the plug. Oh well, it's an off day. Tonight was the first night of the event where I had 2 first try 1cc's in Avengers and X-Men vs. Street Fighter, so that's a thing. Last night I only had 1, and that was 4-player X-Men. I was amazed. I'm pretty sure that was the hardest game I was playing last night. That or Haunted Castle. Haunted Castle was surprisingly cooperative. That one only took 2 attempts. 3 bars? I just need to do this, don't I? So yeah, batarangs I think are actually one of the better gadgets because they have homing. Like, I can throw, if there's an enemy behind me, I can throw one and it's probably gonna catch him. Dude, he just ignored all that shit and just straight up kicked me. Nah, I mean, it's not the first time with certain games. Haunted Castle was doing that on Sunday. Like, I spent something like 45 minutes at least on Haunted Castle on Sunday night on my last practice stream. When I was hoping to get it maybe 1 or 2 attempts. And I thought that, like, opening the event with that was going to be horrendous, and I got it in 2 attempts. And I don't even think it's a case of the practice paid off. I think it's just, I mean, with that game, a lot of things just, you know, need to fall into place. Like, there's just so many things that are so easy to fuck up, but it's also incredibly important to the run. There we go. Gimme, I'm greedy. Go away. Okay, so we're gonna claim this stuff. Random low and a dude off screen, that was cute. Like a batarang for sure. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Fuck off, please. Damn, from behind though. Dirty. Super Saiyan, spherical. This should be it, right? Yeah. There is one issue with this game that I think adds to the difficulty. So one thing I didn't explain, when you take a death, you actually drop a bar. So like if you're at 3 bars when you take a death, you go down to 2, and that's actually like really debilitating. Because being at 2 in this game is, to me, the worst position you can be at. 1 is like, from a gameplay standpoint, worse than 2, but the good thing about 1 is that 1 levels up to 2 so quickly for like like full screen kills and whatnot. That was a really bad hit. That I'm gonna reset on that. That's just too early to be taking deaths. I've definitely come to that conclusion at this point. Like, where did all that damage come from? I thought I was in flip kick, and suddenly I wasn't.
Robin.
Anyway, I'm gonna finish this thought, by golly. So if you're at 3 and you take a death, you go to 2. And getting from 2 back to 3 is not easy. Like, especially when you come back and you like just don't have combo ability to be able to finish off enemies. Like, you basically, like, if you come back at 2 and don't have a gadget, it's an uphill battle. Like, you have a lot to work on from there. Going from 2 to 1 isn't quite as bad, but from going from 2 to 1, I think you definitely need a gadget or else it doesn't work out. What am I doing here? Yeah, at this point, I just don't think it's like the damage that's adding up on me. I think I'm just doing something different with how I'm approaching given segments that I'm just getting crapped on this time. Might have something to do with just how I'm going into individual segments and whatnot. Take that. Take that. Thank you. Holding items in this game is just funny to me. It's not practically good or anything, but it's funny. I get hit out of that? Oh, because I'm at 2. That's why. There we go. Resources. Yeah, anyway, what I was saying about, like, you know, just discussing random things, like, that's on me to know when I need to focus. Because I want people to talk. Like, it's vital. Like, it's part of being a streamer. Sometimes you can't respond to everything. Oh, dude, you phased all that? Faded like disco. Take that. Come on, Chris O'Donnell, we can do this. Oh, God. The hits, though. Well, you're also at a beneficial place in that you're actually like a local personal friend, so there's that. I love being more interactive with people in the 502. I consider that a gift. Once you've had arcade boards in the brain lately. Yo, Outworld. Still no aftertaste. Hope you're having a spanking good day, my dude. Welcome back to the big stage. 37. That there was. You're looking at it. It's pretty crazy. I don't think during this time period Acclaim was really developing a lot of arcade games, and I think this was one of their first. They were primarily known for like console ports and stuff, and just weak console games in general. This game has the standard Acclaim issues, you know, weird hitboxes and stuff like that, but they make it work somehow. Oh, but I don't, believe me. Respond because I want to. I can normally talk during that fight, I just got put in a bad position. I didn't know it was a bad position until it was too late. I've never had it just put me against the wall and just shit me to death. That was just nuts. In fact, I think that's only the second time ever I've died in that fight. I mean, it's technically the hardest boss fight in the game, but that's mostly just because of how unconventional it is. Like, it's like one of the only fights in the game where you actually have to balance out offense and defense. Fuck you and your machine gun. Blade dead too? Sick. Give me those. Do not like this health. At what, 60%, 70%? One from earlier today. Took a few attempts, but the final attempt was good. I gave in and played Shun. The dude hot kicking on stage. That was bad. A lot of damage there. I did not want to. Okay, get down to 2. Spin back call. Do things. Well, that dude survived. That call is so friggin' busted. It's essentially as effective as this for like enemy killing purposes. Give me that health, please. think I'm okay with batarang. I'm not gonna go for taser because I'm not gonna risk getting hit and stuff. What y'all doing? Why is dude hanging up on the top rope up there? That was weird. There we go. This, similar to last night, this whole stream is going to be highlighted and put on my YouTube page. I'm going to have a playlist of it when it's all said and done. Did that dude survive that? I forgot this yellow dude just goes off with item throwing. He's weird. Fucking hell. Okay. Spend hollow mode right here. Still have good resources, but still amazed before today. I've never seen what that thing does. Now I have, and it's really funny to watch. No. Why am I not getting flip kicked? Maybe I'm doing input too quickly. Damn, that dude just hopped over all that. What a stud. Oh god, he's gonna put that right over the meter. What a jerk! What is this crane? Not want to get hit by that crane. That was finicky. Sometimes you get weird, like, dive kick jank happening, and that's a good example of it. Leave me alone. The aggression is real. This should do. Meter situation's not amazing, but I've had good stages here all night. There was once upon a time when this stage would take a life almost every single time, and I may have jinxed it. We'll see, I guess.
Kill the bat.
Flip kickies. That part's bullshit. Like, the fact that you can flip kick them and they can just still hitbox right out of it. I was explaining that earlier about how they can, like, just dash cancel out of dying. It makes no damn sense. I mean, outside of the fact that the game is just cheating. Like, when you're dead, you're supposed to be dead to beat 'em up. Oh wait, I didn't need to do this. I'm at 3.
Multiple knockout.
This is fine though. That's such a good question. For the sake of theory crafting, probably. It's really bad though. I took a lot of damage there. Basically just can't let go of the go button until we're done. Leave me alone. That dude came right in.
You can call me.
You can get grouped in with everybody else for all I care. Oh, thank you. He was still a punk. Like, this movie version of Robin, like, by this point, he was just an arrogant prick. Like, he didn't really, like, arrogant in the sense that, like, he was angry and he felt the world owed him something. He had every right to be angry, but I don't know. There aren't many lores where, like, Dick Grayson would be enough of an asshat to just steal the Batmobile, you know? Like, that's just insane. But this one did. I don't even know how grown he was. He might have been like a late teen by this point. Indestructible, very good. Really don't like my health here. I gotta get down to 2, I guess, while I still have hollow mode active. Oh, I didn't want grapple, no! Useful? Did I just not kill anything there? Oh my dear God, what was that? There we go. Scary. Yeah, but you gotta remember, I get like, all devil's advocate both sides of it. Like, yeah, that Robin Englund in this movie was completely just berserk and bonkers and all that good stuff. But in the 90s, you know, angsty, rebellious teen was in. For good and for bad. There was a lot of bad. If I get to 2 here, that would be glorious. This movie's honestly not good. I have given it at least one rewatch as like a 30-something-year-old, and oh, I wanted that so bad. But yeah, it has problems. The performances where they ham it up are just the best. Val Kilmer clearly did not want to be there, given the number of issues he had with Schumacher. But he's, I understand, just actually just difficult to work with, so that could just be entirely on him. Given how few movies he's been in the past 25 years, that probably holds up. Whoa. There we go. I like Batman Returns. It too had problems. But I thought it was more enjoyable than either of the Schumacher films. That was a 90s movie, it was 92. Similar to Die Hard, it was a movie that took place during Christmas that was released in the summer. Oh God, what the? Harpooning me from across the screen? Jeez. Game is holding nothing back today. That was a definite checkmate. Now I just need no more deaths, please. I know I can take one, but I just want none. I don't feel like it's too much to ask either. I am capable of that. Hell you do. You're not putting yourself in a position where you can shoot me. Forget that. Okay. I think I can get to 2 here. Damn, we're falling out though. That should do. Sweet. Sucks about the death. I still don't even know what exactly flipped me. What's up, Shum Apple? How you doing? So you were here the other day with a different Nick. Don't love this. We're gonna bat 2C our way out of here. Damn, that grenade was almost rude. Don't love this. Say, the fact that I unleashed that killed so many enemies and didn't get back to 3? Why? Drop them like it's hot. Thank you for the follow and welcome to the House of Rock. There we go. Almost at 3,300. Feels good. Stage again. This stage is actually one of the reasons I don't enjoy like continuous attempts of this game. This stage is just kind of a chore. Very claustrophobic. Lots of dirty enemies. Not an easy stage. Definitely leashing this now. Screw Screw you guys. Oh, you can't walk down from there. Okay, now I understand. Now I get it. Not want that. Got the health back, thankfully, but that was dirty. That one's pretty hard to avoid. The one in the previous stage is pretty easy to get away from, and I managed to avoid it last time. That was rotten. Hey, what's up, Root Leaf? Oh yeah, this was very much some kind of mood in that decade, that's for sure. Oh dear God, that juggle. That was awful. There's a health up like right up here, but just jeez. Game is taking some liberties, that's for sure. Wrap him up. I don't like this. Oh, nothing I can do about it, though. Yeah, that's bad. Got the boss in here now, too. Jesus, quit blocking. Okay. Had to brute force my way in there, but I think we should be okay. Oh, hawk me. Frick. All the push blocking. Except it was doing damage. Okay, Bat Cave, real test of the run. Last Bat Cave was actually decent. It was just the boss in the room right after that that was the issue. Gimme, 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 gimme. Go away. I don't want to talk to you. I'm gonna drain it here so I can just go let it rip in the next room. There we go. Sweet. I'll take it. It was also the first run I've had to get to the Neon Alley where I didn't take a death specifically in that stage. I took one before it. But all but one of my previous runs did die in that room. And the run where it didn't, I still died in that room. Is it like I took a death in the room? Didn't lose the run there. Chilling. Come on, Nigme. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh yeah, I don't need to do that. Totally teed off an enemy though, that was cool. But actually, I need to actually keep one of these guys. Dear God! Never been apprehended by taser that long before. That was crazy. Okay, so I got rid of him before he could take off, that was good. I want this gadget going into the basement. Okay. Decent bridge. Went fast, so that's good. Not really the combo I wanted, but okay. Want all this. French mode. I could definitely hear the hollow mode. The French mode is funny. So for your sake, I'm willing to just refer to it as French mode. Dude, what was with that harpoon? Like, the idea there is that I think he's just using his robotic arm to try to grapple you in, but it functions the same as Scorpion's harpoon in Mortal Kombat. Causes containment. You know, all that shit, all that nonsense. Didn't love that segment at all. I couldn't despawn any enemies, but I think we're still okay. This shouldn't be quite as bad. I basically have 2 full life bars to play with, so I can kind of do what I need to here. See? 1 cycle down already. That was excellent. Much better. See, once I play safe, I lose. Now I'm just throwing hands and he's getting hit. He might go into that mode where he tries to heal. When he gets this low on health, he has a thing where he can resurrect himself. Okay, so I managed to block it in time. At least I know I can do that. Still came in with that bullshit. So I have one fear left. This is the last stage. So my only issue left is that there is a chance I can soft lock the game. It requires mistimed item use, so I'm gonna do my best to make sure that doesn't happen. To the point where I'm probably just not gonna obtain the back call at all. I'm gonna toss the taser. That or like I'll get back call and just use it immediately. So here's what can happen. The back call, when used on boss enemies, if you have 3 bars, functions similar to how it does against basic enemies, like it just one-shots them. The problem with that is that it kills the script of the game because it doesn't actually see you kill the boss. It needs to see a boss enemy, like one where you actually see the health bar. It has to see them reduced to no health by your tactics. And using an item doesn't count. Like you actually had to damage them to death. And I had a run once that was on incredibly good speedrun pace that soft locked because that happened and it was really weird. But now the back call's gone, this should be a pretty breezy finish from here. Haven't lost too many runs in this stage, so I'm not sweating it too bad. Flip kick just murders everything here, which feels great. There we go. Give me that. Then we need that health. I'm not gonna bother with it. The bots. Come on, you blue-faced bitch. That just looks so cool. I gotta cancel out of it and gone to flip kick stuff, but I don't know, it just looks so ridiculous that I didn't mind watching it finish out. Interesting. Need some meter back though. Meter looking pretty bad. Going to 2 is actually good here, I think. There we go. Yeah, we're pretty much in there from this point. Essentially just these two, then I have to kill Riddler by one-shotting with a Batarang, and then we fight Two-Face, which is just another enemy fight, and we're done. Give me that. This sequence is hilarious, though. So good. Oh, that was bad. There we go. Sorry, I was just trying to check the sound. I did not know it was going to do that. Thrusting intensifies, yeah. So good. I've actually had random issues against Two-Face in the past, but since you can flip kick him to death, you essentially just hope for like just a complete one-shot. Don't always get that, but might get it now. Hey, one shot, we did it. I just want to make sure the volume was at max for the end of this wild-ass game. Oh man, that took way too many attempts. This game was not having it today, but we did it. We did it. Thank you for the GG, CBH, and Gundam. And 3 first attempt clears in previous weeks. I would have not expected this today, but maybe I should have given it one offline practice run just in case. Appreciate it, Gigasturch. Thank you. Also, check out that bat symbol on his suit. It's like the biggest bat symbol on a suit I've ever seen. I think. Alright, so that is going to be it for attempts tonight. I was hoping to, to have a little bit of time to try out a new 1cc, but because it's getting so late, I'm gonna go ahead and just bet too bad Hardy. Holy shit, I forgot that was a brand. I'm going to unveil the game. I'm gonna be learning and just pull it off for the weekend. Essentially, the new games that I'm revealing. And for every new game, I wanted to make sure it's on theme with the day. And since today was Comic Day, the game I chose is based on a comic. But weird part is it's not based on Marvel or DC. It's also nothing Konami because all those I played yesterday. TMNT, X-Men, Asterix. I'll let I play through these credits though. These credits are silly. This whole screen is just crazy. Like, I actually love the animation frames and the capes, but like, God, this is just so FMV. This is like one of the more FMV things I've seen in an arcade game. Cheryl Rubin. And thanks for playing. I put a lot of time to this game tonight. It took like an hour at least. Alright, so I guess I'll go show what that game is. This one, I wouldn't say I was inspired to pick it up by Scuddy, but Scuddy has 1cc this game. I was trying to find a list of comic games on Wikipedia and just scroll through all the arcade stuff, and this one came up, and this is a really short game. I think a run of it will not take super long to learn. I'm hoping like a couple to a few hours at most, but I'll get some time into it this weekend, so this will be the unveil. Which I was definitely hoping to play today, but not so lucky. I also forgot the arcade version of this was actually issued by Nintendo, which is nuts. Nintendo with that third party. This is also, I think, the oldest game I'm playing this week. For those who haven't seen the game, it's effectively like a Donkey Kong style, in a way. I don't actually know what the object is in terms of like what you're supposed to do from stage to stage. That will just, you know, I'll research some runs and figure it out. I watched most of Scuddy's run, but I still didn't quite understand what was going on. Here's the funny thing about this game. Your one button is a punch button, but you can't actually punch Bluto. Like, it doesn't actually let you use it for offense. I think the only time you get offense against him is when you use spinach. Hey, what's up, Carolyn? The 1cc of it is short, but I feel like there's going to be a lot of RNG here. So, yeah. This has no offense against Bluto. But it lets me pick up spinach. Get him! Where you going, homie? The fact that it does the theme, too, is just fantastic. Like, I'm such a huge fan of that. I think it's effectively what spinach is supposed to do is it acts like one of the big dots in Pac-Man, where it just makes the enemy vulnerable. Yo, that was tight. You can actually, like, set booby traps and stuff. Popeye. Oh, you're throwing stuff at me. If he was going for bread, would he call it... If he was adding soda to bread, would he call it Pop Rye? If he wore blue, could we call him Popeye? Ah, so you can deflect those. Okay, okay. Yeah, they look really, really good. Like, Popeye Pixelated looks phenomenal. Like, this is really, really good looking. No, that was a miss. Popeye. Like I said, I still don't understand, like, what exactly the object is. Like, what are we collecting? Are we just collecting hearts? Do we need a certain number of hearts? Damn, the volley, though. That's actually pretty wild. Yeah, I kind of figured so. And just deflect every single obstacle you possibly can in the meantime. I think that's learnable. Oh, but I already used Popeye. But yeah, done, Hop die. Winner is you. Oh, jeez. Man, that was a long stream. Thanks, Batman Forever. Anyway, really glad you all stuck with me through that. That was, I mean, it was a fun night for sure. Avengers first try clear was worth everything. Like, that was super good. Chat was great. You all were great. Batman Forever was annoying, but we got We got 5 in today. Tomorrow's looking to be Midway / Wrestling Day. I'm going to be starting with Mortal Kombat 2. And for every game but the last one, I'm going to be running on the hardest difficulty, just so everyone's aware. So MK2, MK3, UMK3, WrestleMania, and Knuckle Bash. That'll be the only game that's on default. So those are the 5 games for tomorrow. Excuse me. The new game I'm unleashing at the end will fit that theme. So it'll either be a Midway game or a wrestling game. For those that do forget, Popeye was a comic. It was I think it was a Funny Pages comic from forever ago. So yeah, that's going to do it for me tonight. Thank you all so much for being here. Night 2 was a great success. Onward to Wednesday for some wrestling. And we're going to go find someone to host. I think I already had my target. I almost hosted him last night, but I think I'm going to drop in on him today. Seems like a good idea. Yeah, Yells has his own event going on this week. He's doing the blindfolded Marble Madness because he's clearly not human. So let's go show Yells some support, and I will catch you all next time. Take care.